Welcome to Adventures of Green and Garb plays Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. Episode
3.
Episode 3. I got it right that time. So, last time, what happened? The Sideshow Slashers, led by Des and her crew of outlaws and outcasts, went through the dungeon of the Dead Three, where they apparently were taking nobles and killing them for their own purposes. At which point, you made it all the way to the end of the dungeon and found Mortlock Vanthampur, a sort of abused son of the Duke, Thalmara Vanthampur, who told you that if you really wanted to root out everything that was going on here and to not let Baldur's Gate really fall into the same fate as Elturel and be sucked into the Nine Hells, well, you had to take down Duke Vanthampur herself. And that's your next step. He mentioned that you should go to
the Lower Lantern.
Thank you, the Lower Lantern. That's right.
It's only because I took notes.
The Harbor of Baldur's Gate, and that is your next goal. And you're looking for his brother, Ulmric Vanthampur, who can give you access to either the Vanthampur Estate or the Upper City of Baldur's Gate, which you can't access at the moment.
We have to go meet with the bartender too to get our money from the people that we rescued.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, there you go. There you go.
Some money.
So you take up right as you finished dealing with the Bane of the Dead Three, this evil creature who took the power of the Dead Three and transformed, and you took him down, ending sort of their current base of establishment here, but not completely rooting them out that you know of. You'll rest it up a little bit and are making your way out back to the bathhouse. Would you like to do anything?
Is there anything else on the ground that we could pick up of use?
To my understanding, you have pretty much thoroughly looted this place.
Great.
Fantastic.
Yeah, the only thing of importance, I would say, and Judgment is staying behind for a moment, because when his skeleton, Seven, took the final blow of that creature, somehow, it absorbed some of its essence and sort of you gain this unique sort of presence or power, and we'll find out what that's about here pretty soon. So he's dealing with that as you three make your way out, and he said he will be on shortly. Okay?
Okay.
Well, what is next?
Well, let's get out of here, kids.
Sounds good to me.
Works for me.
So can we make our way up to back up the way we came in?
You do.
Is that a
You can
possibility?
absolutely. You make it through no problem. Just in case, who's going to lead the way? I think whoever had dark vision gave me a survival check. Was it you, Anatoly, I think?
And me.
Yes.
Anatoly and Sovereignty.
And
Okay.
sovereignty.
And me.
Okay.
Turns out I had it. He forgot to write it down.
17.
17? That's good. You refresh your steps, no problem. Through the dark places, you go hand in hand, like last time, and make your way out, seeming to notice nothing more unusual as far as presences or anything. However, when you reach the top of the steps, you open up, the door's still open to the bathhouse, that secret door you open, and you're back in the massage room. You smell a hint of blood. And some...
Blood.
Is the masseuse still unconscious on the table?
masseuse is no longer in the room, in the massage room.
Is Giggles still in the room?
Giggles is not in the room either. Giggles, who you left to stand guard, is no longer in this room.
Oh no.
But you do hear some rustling behind there are marble walls, so it's not, you don't hear too much through them, but you do hear something happening on the other side of the wall.
What is that?
You smell that?
I do.
Oh, Fenris, you definitely smell. Fenris, give me a perception check, because at advantage, because you have for advantage, I think on smell and.
14.
Okay, Fenris, you smell a massacre.
No, the people that we sent up here are dead. You're not going to have a bunch of money. That sucks.
Something has happened here. I smelled much death and blood and violence. We should proceed with extra caution.
I walk over and open the door. Just a little.
All right. Anybody else going to do anything with as Form walks over?
I will get on the other side of the door.
I follow.
That's sovereignty. Haro.
Is there anything like, is something else in the room, like under the massage table?
No,
Or
you
anything?
checked the room before you left. I think you guys
Okay.
had a bunch of perception checks.
Okay, I'll just hang at the back of the group then.
Sovereignty and Haro.
I'm gonna have my shield out, ready for something nasty.
Okay.
That's a good call. I'm ready to swing if I need to.
Okay, good. Don't forget that you the only thing you have back, I think, is you rested is your hit points, not your spell slots and all that. So, okay,
Mhm.
Four goes up and opens the door a little peek, and you see through the shaft in the door, probably about 8 or so figures that are currently killing people. Well, really have killed everybody here, whether it's patrons, whether it's some of those guards that were here before. And they're wearing sort of black leather armor, very strange looking masks. And these masks give them like a dragon-like appearance. And all of them are wielding sort of like daggers that resemble dragon's claws. And you see them currently just slitting throats, and the pools in the bathhouse are filled with blood, just blood stains everywhere, and no more shrieks or yells because everything that you see has currently been killed.
Do I recognize that the mask they're wearing is the same mask that I grabbed? Would
They,
I know that it's a mask of chromatic dragons?
so give me a perception check.
You got it, dude.
20.
20. Okay. Yes, you notice they are masks and that relate to very, very heavily to the to Tiamat, because you of course took all that treasure. The treasure you took down there in that mask was of Tiamat's horde. So yes, you can easily tell that they are probably cultists of Tiamat.
Okay, guys, so those masks look really familiar. Remember this? I'm going to pull out the mask that I had in my bag. This is a mask of chromatic dragons, and I think that those guys out there are cultists. And you remember Tiamat? Well, she's bad, and I think they like her. And I'll put the mask back away.
Okay, you take the mask out, the dark aura, it's really in your face, and you put it away, you can still feel it, but
You think this is what they're looking for?
Should we stop them, or should we wait for them to go?
How many are there?
8.
I think rounding them up and questioning them would be a good idea.
We only need one for
So
it.
let's kill 7.
Yeah,
That works for me.
rounding up 1.
You hear some
Allowed
noises.
to talk if the others are dead.
What was that for?
That one is more likely to talk if the others are dead.
Correct.
Yes,
This does make sense.
I think it's time we show them who is who.
You're down for it. Let's go.
What?
Who's at the front? Thor or Fenris?
Right now.
Anatoly and Fenris are on 4. Fenris and 4
Yeah,
Mhm.
on each side of the door.
yeah.
Cool, because as we learned a lot of knowledge and mentally leveled up in the dungeon, I have invisibility. If I would like to cast that onto somebody, if somebody wants to go out first and do some sneak attack.
I am shifted at this point, so I am. Oh,
She is.
She says, please hold.
You're talking, even though it was, I would say, whispering. For you do see somebody notice something.
Too late.
I don't think they recognize that you're there or anybody's there, but they have noticed something. And who looks like the leader in the back with sort of robes that are more darker and more chromatic-y is pointing in the direction of the massage room you're in.
They are approaching.
Well, let's get ready to rumble. Could we, we're gonna fight. Is there a way to push over the massage table to do like a bear, like we could, can I?
It's all made of
you know what I'm
like
saying?
marble. You could, I guess you could just hide behind it as is for cover.
Nah, okay.
Okay, steps are getting closer. One final.
What does the room look like? Can you give us an idea of like where people are scattered?
Sure. So this is what you see. The back in the bathhouse, as you remember it.
We see nothing.
I'm getting there. Okay, we're good, right? You see that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. And 4, you do. I had to roll a perception check, right? 4.
No.
I didn't roll a perception check for me.
Seven.
7. You make out who you think is Giggles. Is dead on the ground, just bleeding.
This is unfortunate.
Oh no. A poor friend.
We
All right.
haven't
How
seen
close
them.
are they to
Let's-
the door, David?
At this point,
Sorry.
so a few of them already
Dr.
make.
DM.
3 are making their way to the door. You have one action. What would you like to do? You can say one thing or do something.
All right, I'm going to cast Starry Form.
Okay. So
Or not cast. I'm going to use my Starry Form ability.
okay, Haro uses his new what is it, durability, right? That he shine, all his limbs, everything shine as like in celestial forms. 4, you were saying something?
We're missing an enemy.
Oh, yeah. So the leader is far behind.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else? You have one action or one thing you can say?
Can I
Me?
be invisible?
Everybody.
Did you what for?
Can I be invisible?
Yeah. I'm gonna cast invisibility on 4.
Okay.
So I'll go up and touch you. And you're invisible.
Nippy.
Now use this wisely. Maybe try to get Giggles out of the fray. If you bring him back, I can heal him.
Giggles is gone.
Oh, is he like dead?
Indeed.
Oh well, okay. Maybe check the body then.
I will cast.
Ooh, yeah, take his loot.
Yeah, take his stuff maybe. He served us well.
Anatoly.
I'll cast mirror image.
Okay. Fenris. Oh, you're just transforming, right, Fenris?
I was already transformed at the end of last episode, so I'm still transformed. technically.
Okay. That's right. And then, good.
So I will
Sovereignty?
take my fighting stance.
Arr. Sovereignty.
I'm ready to swing.
You're just ready to swing? Okay, so then as soon as combat starts, 4, you will be able to take a surprise round. Right, which will have you at... Wait, is there a surprise round? Yeah, I think there's a surprise round. Or do you just get advantage when combat starts? Yeah, okay, you'll have advantage on your turn. That's right. Yeah, when it starts. So finally, one of the cultists gets to the door, opens it in front of you, sees everything, at which point the leader in the back looks at you all and looks straight, Des, at your bag. And he says firmly, and he looks down on the ground, puts his arms up and says, "A gift from Lord Archon to you. Now, give us back the Queen Tiamat's horde, and maybe we'll let you live this day."
Oh, so now I have permission to keep this mask because I found it in Finders Keepers, Losers Weepers.
Kill them! All right, give me initiative. The one in the back, the sort of leader in the darker chromatic robe, disappears. So you have these 7 cultists. Dragon cultists. And then I guess I'll, ask you for your initiatives. So, Anatoly.
6.
All right, Haro.
16.
16. Sovereignty.
6.
6. Des.
12.
12. 4.
22.
22. Fenris.
10.
10. Order is as follows. We're going to have 4. He's going to go at advantage because he's invisible. Followed by Haro. And then Des. And then the cultist will go. At which point, Fenris, Sovereignty, and Anatoly. Sound good?
You update their positions where they are now.
I will, yes. So 3 move forward. 1 was right at the door. And the other ones are still hanging back. So that's the situation right now. And then 4. Take it away. You are invisible.
I move.
Okay. Here?
Yeah,
Okay. As soon as you shoot a gun, so you'll be visible again.
that's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and put one gun straight up to the back of that guy's head and fire.
Okay, roll for advantage. You're invisible, not silent, so.
I'm aware.
So you do a mechanical step forward, a couple mechanical steps forward, and I'm sure you have no problem hitting them.
22.
Oh yeah, no problem. So the first one shoots him directly in the head, which blows the mask off.
9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. And your second shot, I assume?
Yes.
Okay.
Still at advantage, or
Yeah, you're still at advantage. Assume you're doing it at the same time.
I crit on that one.
Okay.
And I rolled 2 dice now for crits, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Or roll 1 and double it.
Whatever's easier for you.
Double dice damage is what it is.
19.
19. Okay, well, definitely, I think what happens is your first one, as you were invisible, you put it up to his head and shoot, but he might have heard you and it sort of went off. But the second gun, you got him completely by surprise. There's no Neo stuff. And then you shoot him, blow his brains out, and he falls to the ground lifeless. So, cultist eliminated. Would you like to use any more movement?
I will move 3 more
Okay.
to there.
And then Haro, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna shoot. Well, I probably should. All right, I'm gonna use archer's form, and as I'm gonna move. Let me get my annotate. Sorry.
The stellar insignia, his body glows in certain celestial patterns, at which point he can make
Move here.
make a unique attack with his
And I'm gonna
druidic
shoot.
essence.
I'm gonna shoot this guy down here.
All right, you fire through the door at one of the cultists in the back.
Yep. So starting form. It's a +6 to hit. Crit. 20, baby. Oh, you can't see it.
I can't, but I believe you.
I'm talking, baby. 1d8, so 2d8.
That's for your bonus action, correct?
Yeah, it's my bonus action.
Okay.
So 15 damage.
Okay, 15 damage.
Yep.
All right, you hit him with your starry bolt, and he's quite injured.
All right, then I'm going to use guiding bolt on his buddy right. Actually, I'll probably use guiding bolt on this guy.
Okay. In front of you?
Yep, right in front of me. And no, come on, man. You're not gonna believe me.
Oh God.
I rolled a 20 again.
Okay. Roll your damage then.
Nice.
So you conjure up evocation magic.
Not believable. All right.
4 flashes, streaks of light hit onto this dragon cultist, and I'm sure.
Way too much damage. It's okay. So 11, 16,
Yes, you're next.
17, 23, 26, 28 damage.
Okay, you blow him into the pool of blood, and he is done.
Amazing.
Anything else?
I'm gonna move back right here.
Okay. Yes, and then the cultists are next, and then Fenris are after that. So
I
you've
paved
managed.
the way for you.
Thank you. So just to clarify, we haven't refilled like spell slots and stuff because we haven't rested.
Correct.
Great. That's what I needed to know. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Shatter.
All right.
Right. I don't know if you can see the little red arrow into this spot right here.
Okay.
So it has the range of 10 feet, so it should hit all 3 of them.
Range of 10 feet or
No.
radius of 10 feet?
Just kidding. Radius, 10-foot radius.
Yeah, you can absolutely hit them all. 5, 10. If at 10 feet you won't be able to hit, one will not be able to be hit.
Yeah, I
No.
was gonna hit
5, 10.
this
Yes,
guy.
Right here. Puts it
The
right
bottom.
there. Hits all of them.
Yeah, you can. Okay, so Haru's giving you. He's tactically guiding you in the back.
Great. Thank you. You're right. It's just yeah, that's why you're the math and science guy, Haru. Thanks. Okay, so I'm gonna do what Haru says. I'm gonna put Cat Shatter here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do hey guys, cover your ears. I'm gonna cast Shatter. Boom.
All right. So you suddenly a loud ringing noise, painfully intense. We don't hear it too much as you go a little further back. Erupts from that point there, and they all cover their ears. Okay, roll. I think I have to roll a Constitution saving throw, right, for that one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right, and you're hitting all 10. And go ahead and start rolling your damage. 3d8.
Yep, you got it. $15 total.
15.
Yes.
Okay. Unfortunately, only the one at the top here takes full damage. The rest sort of resist the noise by getting in a defensive position audibly.
Lame.
But they still take half damage. So. Okay.
Feel free to round up.
Any bonus action or movement?
Yeah. So I'm gonna use as my bonus action. I'm gonna do Healing Word.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, I'm gonna look at the group of people inside of. Oh wait, no, it's not touch. Just kidding. So who really would love my help right now, health-wise?
Okay. I think everyone's full, right? You all did a long rest.
Someone who hasn't gone yet.
Perfect.
I think Sovereignty or
Okay,
Avernus would love your help.
Yes. I will go up to Sovereignty. And pat her on the shoulder and say, I'm going to give you the power of my words to make you strong and beautiful and buff. Not that you need it, though, because you are all of those things.
4 second turns.
Okay, and you will get 7 hit points.
Oh, thanks, babe.
Very good. That's the Sovereignty duo. Okay. Any movement? Do you want to head behind?
Yeah, I'm going to hide behind. Let's put me right here.
Okay. Good. So then the cultists at this point seem to have no choice but to charge towards you in a frenzied battle cry of Tiamat and other infernal words. So, all right. I think we're going to have, looks like Sovereignty and Fenris are taking the front line here. No. 4, who is no longer invisible, is going to be surrounded. Oopsies. Okay. So, that's it. He's going to run up here. So there's the situation. First thing, Fenris, you're being attacked by one of the cultists who runs through the door with a dagger trying to stab you. Let me get my die here. You're transformed. The dagger, you easily, with your massive strength, just blow this cultist's hand, and he's not able to land a hit on you successfully. Sovereignty, another cultist attacks you with his dagger. It is a hit. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Uh, 19.
19? Okay, so you see some poison sort of reeling out of this dagger, but you're able to push the dagger away in time, and you don't get inflicted. So, but you do take 13 points of piercing damage.
Cool. I'm going to use my reaction.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Very nice.
So I raise my finger and, I guess my eyes are already a solid color. Anyway, raise my finger at this guy. And he's got to make a dex saving throw because he is surrounded by hellish flames.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
He does not. All right, so give me your damage for the Hellish Rebuke,
Sweet.
which you quickly cast off as a reaction. Enveloping this cultist who's already been taking, already took some lightning damage from Shatter.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
This guy in particular.
This guy in particular, that's right. That is 16 fire damage.
16 fire damage plus the lightning damage. Okay. This cultist explodes and your Hellish Rebuke, the flames of Hellish Rebuke, and goes, ah! And melts you. You took out the reaction. Very well done.
Can we get the replay of that noise?
You can
Instant replay.
watch it in post. Okay. Very good. So, great job, Sovereignty. That's
I'm
okay.
your number one fan.
That's everyone over there. And then 4, you 3 cultists quickly surround you and swing at you with their poison daggers, chanting.
Poison doesn't bother me.
What doesn't bother you?
Poison doesn't bother me.
Oh crap! Wait a minute. Seriously?
I'm sure the regular damage bothers you though.
You don't take poison damage at all?
No, I'm resistant and I have advantage on saving throws.
LOL.
Okay. Well, these cultists don't know what they're in for. All right. And your AC.
That's very good.
Okay, so one is a hit and one is a crit, and the other one swings wide. So 3 of them rush you, 1 trips. The other 2 do connect, though, with your steely construct body. And so you have resistance against poison, so you need to still give me 2 Constitution saving throws. If you do take the poison damage, it'll be, of course, halved. You will take the poison damage, but it will be halved.
What am I trying to hit?
Oh, sorry. The DC is 11.
So I succeed on the first one, succeed on the second one.
And then so you'll take half and half. So you take a quarter damage, basically.
Yes.
Is that right, Haro?
Huh.
The rules,
No.
if you like, it's half and half for the resistance, and then if you also make.
So if he makes a saving throw, he takes half damage?
Yeah, but then he also has resistance, which is.
Yeah, so it's half of the half.
Yeah, it's half and half. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Okay, so the first one you take 5 points of piercing and only 1 point of poison damage.
Okay.
And the next one, that's a crit. You take 10 points of piercing and 1 point of poison damage. So the venom doesn't really do much, but give you an uncomfortable, fuzzy feeling.
Oh, I know what I'm doing next turn.
What's that?
Healing.
All right, Fenris, it's your time to shine. And then Anatoly, you're on deck.
I will take my morning star and go to just destroy this guy.
Okay, this guy will probably be destroyed. You already sort of brushed off his attack, and he, as soon as you roar into combat, he's taken aback. So go ahead and roll your attack.
18.
18, that's a hit. And the Crimson Right damage goes off with your massive strength. This morning star, she twirls around and bashes down into this injured cultist.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
16.
16 damage?
Yes.
Okay, all right. The cultist is crushed under the weight of your morning star. You just burst through his chest cavity, and he is dead. So now you still have your bonus action. You're welcome to. You can use your movement and bonus action. Forward probably could use some support or whatever you'd like to do.
Sure. I will go over to 4 and try to take a bite out of the nearest cultist on the left.
Okay. All right. So 4, the Fenris comes up to your rescue, charging as like a werewolf, and bites into this unassuming cultist after having literally demolished another cultist.
And then that attack roll was 17 as well.
17 to hit. Okay, that's it. You got him. You're just wearing black leather.
12.
12 damage. Okay, you gnash into this cultist, and he is quite injured, but still just chanting Tiamat, Tiamat. So, okay. Anatoly, you're up.
Yes, I will move here.
Okay, Anatoly, on 2 or 4 legs, charges forward.
Yes, and then I will we'll do I will cast Hex.
Mm-hmm. So basically, you have a very injured cultist, also very injured cultist. Left and right both very injured. The one in the middle is not so much.
We
Okay.
want to keep one, right? Didn't we want to capture one?
Yes, we should keep one who was injured.
Yeah. So I'll shout that to you, Anatoly. Remember, keep one. We need one.
Aim at middle. I will conjure my Hex energy as my bonus action.
Okay.
And cast it on middle. And then, as my action, I will summon the energy of Eldritch Blast and fire.
Okay, so with this cat-like dexterity, he busts out of the massage room. That sounds weird. Okay, and then fires his Eldritch Blast.
Ah.
Fully clothed, I might add.
Oh, cool.
Oh my goodness. That is not good. I have 9 to hit.
With the with the hex?
With the Eldritch Blast.
But doesn't hex give you some kind of advantage on that?
No. It's just I get it's extra when I hit.
When you hit. Oh, okay. So
I missed?
You do miss. So the blast goes wide, unfortunately, and just splashes into the bath in the north and shoots up a bunch of water in a grand display.
Lame.
People miss. That happens. You have some more movement, but so that target's still hex though, right? So does that work on anyone else?
No, it's just for me. Maybe
just
next time.
Okay. Sorry, Anatoly.
I will shout over to Anatoly and say, "It may have been 20 years, but your aim still sucks."
Oh.
Wow.
Fair enough. But you made
You're
a
right.
dazzling display with your miss. So Sovereignty, you're up, and then we have 4 on deck.
Wait, wasn't it Anatoly or Sovereignty and then Anatoly?
They both rolled 6s. I thought Anatoly had a higher dex, maybe.
Oh. Okay, whatever.
Right? Is that right? Did I miscalculate there?
Assume so.
What's your dex, Sovereignty?
+1.
Yeah, I have higher dex.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So I'm gonna move
Mm-hmm.
out there and hit one of the guys that's been hit.
Okay, just right to the left. I mean, right to the left. To the one all the way to the left.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. So you run through your flames that are just now dying down, and
Yes, and brandish my beautiful long sword, and I roll a 17 to hit.
okay, you got him. Your magical longsword swings true, and
That'll be excellent. 11 damage.
11 damage. You are able to finish him off. He has a big bite gash and now a massive sword wound, and he falls to the ground into a line of blue arrows. Okay. Anything else, Sovereignty? Bonus action, movement?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, 4, you're up, and you are currently engaged in melee.
Hmm. I will. Which one's the other injured one?
The one to the right is very injured.
I'll swing my hammer at him.
All right. You take your hammer out, which you've also used for crafting, I assume, and it's nice and forgy.
Actually did hit. So I rolled a 20 total.
Okay, that's a hit with a melee attack. That's
I rolled an 18. I only have +2. 2 damage.
2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay, so you bonk him a little bit. Unfortunately, it's not enough to finish him off, but he is not feeling very well. He now has a big cartoon-like welt on his head.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to pop a berry.
Okay, good idea. You can pop the berry.
What are those, 4 hit points, Andrew?
4 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you want to move? You will, if you leave obviously their range, you'll get attack otherwise.
No, I'll stay put.
Okay, Haro, you're up.
All right, I move right here.
Okay, Haro charges forward.
And I use my bonus action to shoot this guy that was injured.
Okay. The one in the middle. Oh, wait. Did you hit that one, 4?
Which one?
The
Yeah,
one
hit-
you.
He hit the one that was injured for 2 damage.
Oh, got it. You were correct. Yeah, this one. The one on the right is very injured. Yes.
All right. So I use my bonus action to shoot him.
Okay. So the Archer constellation forms, and out comes a bolt.
19 total.
19 total. You hit. And he's still currently reeling from that. He's like, from that hammer hit.
He takes 12 damage.
Okay. He's down for the count. The bolt finishes him off.
Then I throw my hand out and I put a healing spirit over 4's spot. 4, you gain 1d6 plus 6 hit points.
Do you have to roll that, or does he?
He roll. I guess I roll it. You gain 11 hit points,
All right. A healing spirit comes out. And
and it stays like over his body right now. It's like an aura just coming out of the ground, like floating in the air.
all right, a white aura, and you feel very nice and comfortable in there. So that's action, bonus action. Des, I think you're up next.
Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move right. Oh, this is actually drawing the arrow. No.
You can move up to there. Correct. Yes.
Move up to there. And I am going to. Yeah. Okay. We gotta get this guy. Is a little bit in our control. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Hideous Laughter on him.
Okay.
And so I'll look to him and I'll say, hey, Mr. Cultist, which villains steal soap from the bath?
He says, Tiamat, Tiamat.
And I say, robber ducks. Ha 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 ha. And then I cast Hideous Laughter.
Okay, he is now laughing while chanting Tiamat. Ha, Tiamat. Ha.
And he falls prone, right?
He does fall prone.
Get
yes.
wrecked.
Yeah.
Thank
All right.
you.
Amazing.
Very nice. So he's now prone. And that's combat is now over.
I see a blue person.
A blue person?
Ooh, we have a judgment?
Oh, okay. Combat is still over.
Are you sure you don't want to fight me?
Judgment, at the same time, where you've subdued this cultist, this dragon cultist, with hideous laughter, Judgment does come out from the dungeon with his newly powered up skeleton number 7. Okay, so what's the next thing you'd like to do?
Do we want to tie him up?
Okay, he's currently just laughing as Tiamat, Tiamat.
How long does Hideous Laughter last for?
10 minutes?
A
minute?
Yeah. Yeah, a minute.
That doesn't really matter. A time, that's enough for you to do something.
I pin him down and disarm him.
Okay, since he's pretty much incapable of doing anything, you disarm his dagger. Okay, and then what? He's just chanting Tiamat as they have from the beginning.
Did anyone else get hit
The rope to
besides
tie him up.
4?
I'm sorry, 4?
I'm using my rope to tie him up.
Okay, again, you have no problem doing that.
No.
Did anyone get hit besides 4?
No.
No.
I would like to walk over to dead body of crow thing laying on ground.
Okay, so you do see.
Yeah, there was a lot of bodies in here, right?
There's many bodies. So you see some of those guards you saw earlier, of the dead 3, of course, have been completely terminated. All next slice with these poison daggers, and also the body of Giggles, oh my God, the Kenku, thank you. And then also some regular patrons to the baths, like some high nobles.
Do we see the high noble lady and the other person that we rescued from the dungeon? Or did
No.
they get out?
They are, as far as you know, they're long gone.
Oh, fantastic. That means we can still get paid. Good job, guys.
Excellent. I like monies.
Okay, can I look at... Okay, Anatoly, you should check the bodies.
I walk over to Crow.
Okay, you walk over to the crow. What do you do?
I examine body.
Okay, it looks like the crow has been, and you know, obviously you know the arcane arts. So you would know that at this point, this dead Kanku would have been dead long enough where no real spell that you have access to would be able to bring it back to life at this moment.
Did you know this poor soul?
Indeed, we did.
Yeah, he didn't really have like individual thought.
Few words.
Yeah, he didn't have like individual thoughts or anything.
He sounds and looks very annoying.
Yeah, he does sound and look very annoying. Yeah.
Well,
A few moments later.
It's okay, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
no worries. We can make the skeleton joke come back.
Let's replay it all. We'll just replay it all. Let's do
Oh
it.
boy. Okay.
All right, so after the combat, we headed back to the Elfsong Tavern. Seven and Anatoly had a fun night together in their own room. And we woke up the next morning all refreshed, ready to go. I started playing my nimble music for the breakfast goers.
And I slept in.
Haro slept in, and Judgment is transcribing his book. And it is Morning Has Broken.
And what did you do for it? You shut down in the middle of the bar and just.
And has woken.
Amazing. Beautiful.
Yep.
Very good.
Good. So that's everything, I think. Judgment, you're going to spend the day. So again, you have until evening to go to the Low Lantern in the dock area. The Low Lantern in the dock area. Judgment, you're going to spend the time in your room just transcribing, I assume, or in the Elfsong Tavern?
I will stay in there and transcribe until someone comes and gets me.
All right, good. Four, what do you want to do?
When I'm sitting there over the hours, just chilling, my half plate slowly disappears into my body, and a gem appears on one of my hands. And then I go up to my room and put on some clothes.
Okay, Des?
I actually would love to. So you have all day, basically.
You have all day. You can do shopping. There's a few different wards in the lower city, which technically you probably all should go shopping. You get what I mean, if you get my drift, or have somebody go out and get your armor and so forth that you've purchased.
Well, I was thinking, whoever wants to join me, if we go shopping, and then maybe based off the news headlines about the Sideshow Slashers, we could go put on a show and make some money.
How much money did we make?
A lot.
Have we made any extra money?
Well, we looted the bodies.
Yeah.
And then the whatever I made this morning playing the flute.
There is a reward though that we're expecting to pick up.
Yep, we have to go to the Lantern to get that, I thought.
Okay, that's tonight. Okay, cool.
The lantern.
I thought we had to go get that from the Firefist guy.
So that's when you root out all when basically Baldur's Gate is safe. So right now, Mortlock told you there was people behind what was happening with the Dead 3. So
Yeah, don't we go to the Lower Lantern to kill his mom?
Well, his mom is in the upper city in the Vanthampur estate. So you want to go to the lower city, I think was the explanation was to meet Mortlock's brother, Almric, who I guess if you persuade him would probably give you a way to find the Duke.
Yeah.
And that's who's at the Lower Lantern, the Low Lantern.
Got it.
I was saying while we go shopping.
Well, I'll be more than happy to go shop with you, Des. Let's make some money.
Yeah, we could. Well, I was thinking what we could do is recreate the dungeon fight as a show to give the people a live action of the newspaper.
Okay, so you would want to go to, it's called Bloomridge. It's like the sort of middle class shopping center area and guild artisan stuff. You could probably do some like busking or your show there.
Great. Okay, I'm gonna go there. Okay, so I'm gonna go up to the group and say, so I was thinking we could maybe go down to did you say Glow Ridge and
Bloomridge.
Bloomridge, it's just my my hearing. I was hard of hearing in this elf ear. And if we want to maybe profit off of that newspaper, we could maybe recreate some of the fights while we do some shopping and see if we can make some money.
It works for me.
Put on a show?
That was good. I just saw two cats almost kill each other.
Oh no.
Crazy stuff's going on in this town.
Okay. All right. Who would like to accompany Des to do your carnivalesque show?
I finished making my pack weapon, and I'd like to join.
Okay.
Oh my God, Anatoly, you sound so weird. What happened?
Frog in throat.
Hairball.
So you're all going, I assume? Good.
I would love to, yeah.
Okay.
What's Fenris doing?
I assume she'll come along with you.
Fenris is with me in
Yeah.
spirit.
Brother and sister, quote unquote. And then Judgment, are you staying along? Or are you going to do, oh, wait, you're not part of the Sideshow Slashers necessarily?
Judgment is
Yeah, book
transcribing.
Okay. All right. So Judgment will hold the fort down while transcribing the book while you all go to Bloom Ridge. Can easily make a crowd. And then who's gonna actually start the performance? Haro, are you gonna do shopping for everybody and then everyone else can perform, or what do you want to do?
We're going to shop first, right?
Sorry.
Yeah, why don't we all shop first for what we want and then we will reconvene?
Okay, you have a nice few hours doing a little bit of a shopping gig in the local mall or the equivalent, and come back and find in the afternoon after lunch that the main plaza in Bloom Ridge is pretty packed and no one's performing there.
Whoa. All right, so can I huddle up, guys? Okay, so what are we thinking? Because either I can transform into Giggles, which might be weird, but it might be kind of fun, or I can just lead the show, and then what fight do we want to reenact? Because I can be the bad guy, because I can transform into one of the like cultists or something, and then you guys can defeat me.
I do not want to shoot you, though.
I know, but it's all like stage fighting. You're not actually gonna shoot me.
I have not put on good show in a long time. You tell me what to do, I will do it.
Okay, well then just follow my lead. Okay, so I'm gonna find a spot in the crowd. I'm gonna toss my hat onto the ground, and then behind I'm gonna shift into the blonde human that I was when we first began the encounter, like the really tall guy who's the human shape.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll hop up. Is there like a fountain or something?
Oh yeah, it's a typical, imagine like a medieval square. Sure, there's a fountain, there's even some raised areas. There's like open shopping and like eating areas. Yeah.
Great. So I'm going
it's
to
like mostly cobbled.
Okay, so I'm gonna climb up to the top of the fountain.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion and do some fireworks.
Okay. All right.
Oh wait, would they do sound though?
Maybe not. You can just make the sound effects.
I've got thaumaturgy. Does that count?
Yeah, I think thaumaturgy can make sound.
Oh, okay. So then sovereignty, you'll come up with me. So I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion, so it'll look like fireworks if you wanted to do the sound.
Pew pew.
All right. So I'm gonna
All right,
climb
so
to the
you start
top.
the show.
Pew 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 pew.
You immediately get everyone's attention. They're like, "Huh? Are we under attack?"
No, my good people, step right up and see a live reenactment of the Sideshow Slashers and all of the good they've done for this fine town to keep you and your kids safe at home. And afterwards, maybe if there's time, we'll get you some autographs of those. So I'm gonna cast now Minor Illusion around the fountain. As like a mist, so I can change into one of the cultists.
Okay.
One of the cultist leader, kind of.
Sure.
And I crawl down, so now I'm in front of the fountain.
Okay, so a crowd starts to gather around, and you hear whispers of like, "Oh, is that them? Is that people we've read about in the paper in the Gazetteer?" And at some point, you see some kids coming up and some other people, and they're like, "Giggles, giggles, giggles."
Oh shit.
I walk up to Des. I say,
Am I in the mist? Should I be Giggles then?
Do you have crow mask? Do you have crow mask?
Well, I can I'm saying the mask. I can transform into the crow.
Do you have disguise kit?
She can transform into the Cancun, no problem. If that's
I can
what you
transform into him. I have an entertainer's pack.
And then she has one of those stupid
guy.
cultist.
Giggles.
She has a stupid cultist mask, like the non-magical version.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you have the entertainer's pack. You could have Anatoly disguise. You could disguise him up actually as Giggles in the mist.
That'd be funny.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah,
That's
we'll
what
do that.
we're
Okay,
saying.
so we're in the mist.
Uh-oh.
And so I'm gonna transform into the cultist guy
Uh-huh.
that we saw at the end.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna use my powers of entertainment to transform Anatoly into Giggles.
Okay, I need a disguise saving throw.
Me?
Yep, you.
What's a disguise?
Skill
saving?
check.
A what?
Is this
Oh,
skill check? Thank you.
disguise.
Is that another skill?
You mean deception?
It's a skill.
It's a skill? Why am I...
Disguise is part of performance. It's charisma.
Oh, it's performance. Okay, you're right. Thank you.
So a
Thank you, Mara.
performance check?
Yes.
Okay. 17.
17. Okay, you turn as much as is possible for a cat person into a crow person. And Anatoly becomes, as the water from the Bellagio fountain comes down, into Giggles. And you hear a roar of applause. Giggles, a brave knight!
I'm gonna move over to the side of the fountain. Tiamat, who do these Sideshow Slashers think they are? No one can defeat me!
Okay, Anatoly, I need you to give me a performance check also.
I can do that.
Okay, and then Sovereignty 4 and Haro, are you doing anything in part of this part of the show?
Nope.
Yes. So what I'm going to do is, as I'm going to be to the
24.
side, and when Des turns into the bad person
Mhm.
and kills Anatoly, because that's what happened, because Giggles is now dead, and we want everyone to know this,
Oh, I see.
because we don't want Giggles to keep stealing our thunder in the.
Oh my god, that's so fucking funny.
I am going to turn into my light archer starry form
Uh-huh.
in like just super bright light, like 20 feet out from me, and
Oh, yeah.
and cast druidcraft afterwards to make like feathers fall all over us,
You guys are making a hell of a performance.
snowfall, and then I'm going to fake kill Des.
Oh, we have to engage in combat though.
Okay. All right.
we
First, you don't have to unless you want to.
I'm kidding. I'm
Okay,
kidding.
and then Sovereignty.
I think Sovereignty is dancing around with some sword play and, dancing forward and back.
Okay. Very good.
Got a
4.
24 on that skill check.
4.
24.
No, I'm talking to 4. Sorry, I'll get to back to you again in a second, Anatoly. 4.
I've got my pistols loaded without balls, and I'm just firing like I'm attacking.
Okay. Okay, very cool. With all the background noise, you guys make your own stage without even having any props. It's magic, All right, before Anatoly, you can no problem mimic Giggles without flawlessly, without even having known him.
It's almost as if you were him.
Lol. Okay, Fenris, what are you doing for the show?
There she is. Oh, Fenris, yeah.
Fenris is watching.
All right, she's just gonna watch from the sidelines just in case something happens. So good.
Yes.
All right, that's everybody. The show goes on, and what's the order of events? And
So if they are casting all these spells and like attacking me, I'm gonna very weakly be like, "Oh no, I was no match for you," and then I'm gonna do a forward roll. I'm gonna kick Anatoly's seat out from under him.
Okay.
Hold Giggles in my arms and say, "Who do you think you are?" To which he will respond. Oh, please repeat what I said.
Who do you think you are?
Hey!
And then I'm gonna fake stab him.
Okay, you fake stab him. Okay, Anatoly, as Giggles, you
Fake stab him!
Everybody's like, no, Giggles! And people are shedding tears, like the most tragic play they've ever seen. Giggles the Brave from Squawkland.
Ha ha ha! No one can defeat me.
And that's when I turn into a super bright light and fake kill Des with the bolt.
Okay, Sovereignty, you do too, I assume, or? Oh,
you're on mute, Sovereignty.
Maybe while the light is shining down, she's also stabbing. So you've got like all the attacks on all sides. It was a team effort.
Okay, so everyone takes down the evil cultist who just slayed the brave warrior Giggles.
I'll collapse to the ground.
Okay.
And then we'll cast. Can I was gonna say, can I cast Minor Illusion to be like a little curtain?
It can't move. It has to be an inanimate object.
It has to be. You're right. Okay, so I'll just fall to the ground. And
okay. Very good. And then there's applause after people are like, "Oh, this is a show." And okay, and then there's applause and lots of cheering from your exaggerated but wonderful performance. Sophocles would be proud, or the equivalent. Very good.
So I greet the audience. Hopefully you enjoyed our reenactment of the battle against the 3 terrible people in the dungeon. Unfortunately, Giggles did not make it out alive. And he will forever be missed by everybody. Someone repeat me.
Oh, from the ground, I'll say, he will forever be missed by everybody.
He will forever be missed by everybody.
He's muted, okay.
He's muted, whatever.
You're still muted. Okay,
your mouth is just moving.
Wait.
You'll be forever missed by everybody.
Okay. All right. And then you all bow, I assume. And people start throwing loads of coin at you for another wonderful performance. So I want everybody to give me a performance check right now and give me the total of all your numbers. And I'm going to do some, and that'll be how much gold you'll get.
Okay.
20, 20, 20, 20, 20.
Yeah, if only.
Did you roll a nat 1, 4?
No, I rolled a 2, but I have -1 performance.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
1 coin for you.
All right, I'll do your total doubled. How about that? Since your performance is that fantastic.
Oh, you don't gotta do that.
No, I do.
I got
You gotta double my total. 34 for me.
Okay.
24.
Okay.
2.
Wait, do you want us to double it already?
Yeah.
Oh, so what we rolled and then double?
Mm-hmm, with a performance check.
Oh, okay. So, oh no. 42.
All right, so whoever is the mathematician here, go ahead and add that all up, and that's how much gold you made for his
I
performance.
didn't write them all down. So 42 plus 34 is 76. What was yours, Anatoly?
24.
76, 96, 100, 100. What was yours for? 2? 102. What was yours? Fenton, you didn't do anything. Sovereignty, what was yours?
40.
40?
Nice.
So 140 total.
Very good. Very good. So the performance ends, and now the ballad of Giggles, the brave knight, shall live on forever in Faerun.
Do not just
So that was 142 gold.
Wizards, make this canon.
So is that then divided by how many?
Up to you.
Divided by 6, and I'm gonna pocket 10%.
Sure.
The math.
Gold.
What?
I do
So we
not
had-
need the gold.
These common people just threw
You
like
say,
10 years worth of rage on stage.
Yes, they did.
Haro, did you say 142 total?
140 total.
Divided by 6?
If you're taking 10%, you get 14 of it automatically.
Yeah.
So 126 divided by 6.
Everybody gets 21 gold.
No.
Very good. That's more money than.
This is not wine, it is Kool-Aid.
So in the future, as you gain more notoriety, you'll gain more and more gold from doing these kind of performances.
God, we got to kill someone off.
All right.
Yeah.
At this
By
point,
7. I'm kidding.
At this point, it's going to be closer to evening when you want to head to the Low Tavern and your shopping's done. So you might as well head back and meet Judgment. Is that good? And then, yes,
Can we
Pause?
take our pause here?
take a 5-minute break before we get to the next part. You guys head to the Low Lantern.
We need, yeah.
Okay, 5 minutes.
Great.
All
you
right, see you in 5.
Pause this.
Start.
Record.
I think you should. Yeah, every time.
No,
Really, even 4-hour session was only 300 or 400 megabytes. That's like tiny. And I'll let you know.
no, I don't care about the space.
Yeah, you can do like 1,000 million sessions and still have enough room on your new computer.
1,000 million.
1,000 million times 400 megabytes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really nice
Mhm.
computer.
Hola, hijo.
Hola madre. Mwah.
It's not 400 gigs.
Okay. Let's start then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Everyone fed and so forth.
Yep.
We're fed. We got our new gear. We leveled up. We killed off a crow that we didn't.
Level up.
Huh?
We level up.
Not as
Yeah.
well.
Level 3.
We're all level
Three.
3, but we actually have all of our gear and stuff we bought now.
I'm going, where are my ears? Where are my ears?
On your
Right
head.
here.
I'm gonna keep my teeth off for a while because I'm gonna just snack.
All right. So the side. Hold on. Restart that.
Means Jess, I'm not immersed in the in the role play. Okay,
after
yes.
after the amazing send off to Giggles, the fierce, brave, most leaderish of all Kankus, you head back, your arms full of shopping bags and full plate or half plate armors and so forth, to the Elsong Tavern, and you see Judgment awaiting you at the tavern, writing in his spell books.
How goes the studying, Judgment?
These books are most informative.
What have you learned?
Quite a few spells.
Do they do a lot of damage?
I wouldn't say that. They have other uses.
Can you make more skeletons?
Not yet.
Not
soon.
yet. Ooh,
Soon.
soon. I think Seven needs a friend. He seems kind of lonely.
He slept just great with me.
I said no romance, but
A subplot.
That actor is known for his subplots.
Is it evening yet? So we can go to the lower lantern?
You can actually go to Low Lantern Desk when you're ready to take your crew.
So we're gonna go. If we want to go to the lower lantern, we want to. We're gonna find more. We're gonna find Amric, who is Mortlock's brother. Do we think it's beneficial for me to be disguised as Mortlock, or will it just piss him off?
It will probably upset him.
Okay.
How much time has passed?
At this point, between the last night, you can probably do all your books at this point.
All of them?
Yeah. You just did it quick. You got some inspiration.
Speed writing?
It's 24 hours basically, but it has passed since the other evening. And you wrote on the way too. Let's just say as you're writing, you finish up as you're walking on the road.
Judgment, I just don't understand your form of magic. All you need is the divine in nature, and you should be
The
just
what
as
now?
well. The divine and nature.
Magic is in items.
I don't understand. You get your magic from a tree.
That I do, and many other things.
I see. Well, I don't.
Fair enough. I pass out some berries. I give the berries that heal for 5. I give 3 to Sovereignty, 3 to Anatoly, and 4 to Fenris.
And those are of the 4 or 5?
5 each, 5 hit points each. And then I give 3 berries to Des. They heal for 4. 3
Thank you.
berries to 4. They heal for 4. And 3 berries to Judgment. They also heal for 4.
Aw, thank you, Haro.
And
You're
then
so sweet.
I leave 1 for myself.
And they come from a tree, right?
They do.
How interesting.
I make my magic with tools. You two are both odd.
But at the end of the day, we all love one thing, right? And that's money.
Spells.
really care
Money making spells. Spells that create money. Right, Judgment?
I will accept this compromise.
All right, agree to disagree. Anyways, we do we want to head down to the lower lantern, friends?
Yeah, let's get going.
Let us go.
Okay, all 8 of you plus 7 head down to the low lantern.
No, there's 7 of us plus 7.
7 of us plus 7?
Oh, 7 of you plus 7 of you plus 7. All 14 of you.
Yes.
All of Des's personalities.
Yes. Only 7 personalities? Okay, you head down to the West Docks where, well, you know what? Why don't somebody who is proficient or good at investigation, anybody give me a roll there, who would like to maybe ask around as you walk towards the lower docks areas to find out where the low lantern is?
I'm quite good at it.
Okay.
Need.
17.
17. Okay, you walk up to people and ask them how to find the lone lantern. As long as once you're close to Docks District, they easily give you directions there. As you get close, though, evening has rolled around, and it's quite dark and foggy in the docks area. You see, so let me give you a quick breakdown of what you see here. We lost 4. All right, so you were at the east end, the east alley of Baldur's Gate, and you head to the west docks, basically. Oh, and Forrest disguised himself as a human, which allowed him to ask directions without any kind of contention. And then once you are close, you notice the docks are very eerie at night. Ooh.
Spooks.
Very, very spooky. And as you walk close, the fog begins to roll off the harbor.
Is that Giggles in the sky?
That was Giggles departing in the
That's
sky.
his spirit.
Spirit flying away.
Equals reincarnated. We
Into an
said he
actual
is
raven.
well in the next life, and apparently he is.
Yep, there he is.
Okay. You're walking, and let me roll here. Fenris, someone tugs on your shoulder or on your sleeve.
I look to see who is tugged on my arm.
Okay, looks like somebody in almost like a trench coat, and they look at you, a little shorter than you, obviously, and they look at you. They open their trench coat a little bit and say, "Hey, how about some pixie dust?" It's 2 gold. It's
Look
good
at
stuff.
him, grab him by the throat, and push him up against the wall. Keep that disgusting horse manure away from me.
Anybody else want some?
I then throw him to the ground and give him a swift kick in the rear to start running.
Okay, give me a strength saving throw, or probably strength saving throw. Yes, strength.
Can I have advantage?
No. Strength saving throw. On the top.
Did 4 want to do something?
Up at the top.
Up at the top. Yeah, I do it.
DM.
Yep. Thank you.
I'll let them finish.
Oh no.
Okay.
How much?
20.
20? Okay, good. And I think you have advantage. Well, that's when you transform. Okay, so you're able to do that. At the same time, 4, you see Fenris take up this shady individual.
I give him 2 gold.
Okay, so how would you get? So you just put it in his pocket or something? Is that?
And I'll put it in his pocket and grab out a dose of the pixie dust, and I'll put it in my bag.
But okay, you you reach into his, as he's Fenris. You don't stop him, I assume. You let Four do this. Or you distracted, I assume.
Yes.
Okay, let's say you're probably too distracted. Okay, so Four, why don't you give me a dexterity saving throw? See if you can get through.
goes,
As Fenris is sort of shaking this guy and giving him what 4 for selling his dirty manure.
16.
16? All right, you go ahead and do that. You know, you have a packet of pixie dust that you have pilfered. At the same time, though, Fenris, when you throw this individual, 16 is good. He falls to the ground on his body, and the pixie dust that he was carrying explodes up. I need everybody to give me, and you guys all downwind. I need everybody to give me a Constitution saving throw, or.
Why does this always happen to me?
I rolled to see who he would talk to, by the way, and it just happened to be you.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Yes, that's why.
Is this a poison?
It's like a poison, yes.
20.
Hey guys, remember if you bought a cloak, you get +1 to your saving throws.
That's correct. And
oh my gosh, you're right.
Razmor is not here to save you, but I think Sovereignty can.
This is a constitution, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 16
I'm gonna use
total.
my inspiration.
So 20. Sorry, just 21.
Okay.
I use inspiration and I get 15.
15?
I rolled a
16.
5.
A 5. Okay. Sorry, what was it, Anatoly?
16.
Okay, who am I missing here? I think I got everybody right. Haro?
4.
4, and then 4?
16.
16. Okay, so the rest of you, as you see this cloud of probably a whole month's supply of this fella's horse manure, flies up into the air, and you're all downwind. Most of you are able to get out of the either get out of the way or somehow just shrug it off. You know, you're paying attention. Versus Judgment and Haro are not. So you guys take a whiff of this pixie dust, which is the equivalent of some kind of crack cocaine / marijuana, and you are currently highest.
Not even remotely similar to the same thing.
This is Faerun. This is real life. So you are both kind of just messed up and high for the foreseeable future.
This is why I do not mess with this shit.
I mean, 4, at this point, you might as well take a hit too, because all your friends are high, so.
This is not for me.
Oh, who's it for? 4?
We shall see.
Okay, that's cryptic.
I do not like what he is implying.
I'm gonna go up to Judgment. So, do you think now you'd be able to do every single spell that you've ever learned? Can you learn more spells right now? How fast is your reading ability at this moment?
Are you with?
Which question would you like him to answer? You just asked him like 5 questions.
Yeah, he can pick what he wants.
Does anyone else see this stalking fish?
All right, Jonathan, inspiration for you.
No, my friend, there is no talking fish. You have just gone a little cuckoo in the head.
And oh my god,
I
that
see
is so
talking
funny.
cat and talking dog and talking bird, but no fish.
I'm gonna change into Locathan, which is the fish folk.
Oh yeah, okay. So, Judgment, your hallucination appears before you, suddenly melds in with Des, but you can't really tell the two apart. They seem to be the same thing.
I knew it. You work for them, and I run away.
Okay. All right. So he starts to run away into sort of like a frenzy of neurological.
What? I
intoxication.
thought it was funny.
Okay.
Can I grab like the back of his cloak or something and stop him from running away?
Yeah, in fact, you can use like lay on hands to stop him from.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Oh, okay. All right, so you can grab him on the way as he runs out. Sure. As Judgment's.
Yeah. I'll snag the back of him and then I'll lay on hands and you are no longer hallucinating.
Okay, Sovereignty grabs you, and you, as you turn around, he laying hands, comes
And you
around
still
you.
see
You are
fish folk.
unpoisoned, and the
It's
fish
foggy.
remains in your vision.
Four,
I-
did you?
Feel better, but there's still a fish.
Honestly, I have never transformed into a fish folk, and this is very fun. Now staying as this character.
Okay, you are this person that Fenris through is basically just knocked out and has no more drugs on him, even if you wanted to search him. You've taken,
Does he have any money? Wait, does he have any gold?
yeah, he has 2 gold.
At least two.
Two gold.
You were the first person of the day.
Hero, how you doing there, buddy?
Why is there a fish talking?
Seriously.
What happened to Des? Where did Des go? Did she
I'm
get
gonna-
eaten by a fish?
Yes.
Yes. I'm afraid she was eaten by a fish.
I rub my fish belly. Dinner.
I leave this one.
Okay, you're gonna leave. You're gonna leave him. You're not gonna help him out.
I'm asking.
I am a bird, by the way. I eat fish.
And a fish just ate one of your friends.
It's fish just ate your friend.
I start pecking at
dinner.
Des.
You start pecking.
All right, I'll fix him up.
Okay, so Des.
Okay,
you're
I,
having-
I swat him away and I change
the
back
packing.
to Des.
Okay, and Har, you feel renewed. You feel no longer, full of drugs, or
Nobody else get drugged. That takes it out of me.
you only. I think you use 1 point of healing hands for that, right?
It's 5 for curing a poison or.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, all right. Okay, another Pixie Dust episode has come and gone as you see
Damn pixie dust.
the low lantern come up. So fog does obscure what you're given to know is thanks to the investigation of 4, is a low lantern, maybe about 100 feet away you at this point. Tall mast, some creaking bulks come into view. Looks like it hasn't been here for too long, but it's wharfed at this point, and thick chain sort of anchored to the harbor. And you see a pair of wooden staircases that climb up from the wharf edge to the main deck, and in the lantern above the bow casts a very eerie green light that signifies the tavern is open.
I say we head to the lantern, please.
Yes, we should.
Yeah, let's go. In.
Best to be off the streets full of fish people.
At night. Are you still a fish person, Des?
No, I'm just in my changeling form. I'm I'm gonna transform actually into I'll transform into the human, the male human, that I am as like the ringmaster. See if anybody recognizes us from the show earlier.
Okay. Okay, you climb up into the low lantern tavern, which is this converted boat, basically. In the main deck of this ship, I need Sovereignty and Des, both of you, to give me a intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
So you see, you're on the deck, but the tavern, you hear noise and stuff coming from below in the windows, which would have been like the lower decks. There's a lot of noise and activity there. Regular tavern, sort of hustle and bustle coming through.
I rolled a 6, so I think I know that it's a tavern.
Okay.
Got a 4.
You got a 6 and a 4. Okay, this boat
is a boat.
Seems it's a boat. You're on a boat. Everybody look at me. So this boat, a 6 and a 4, rings a bell to you. It seems familiar in some way.
Well, we're on a boat.
and you're definitely on a boat.
Okay. I turn to Sovereignty. I think I recognize this boat. But it's a nice. Yeah, it's a nice. I knock on the wood. It's a nice boat.
Yeah. Again, it is a boat.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
You see that it's a boat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The big boat.
Yeah, that's true.
Cool. Okay. Guys, this is a boat.
A big boat.
Made of wood.
Correct.
So then you're
That's all I got. That's
you're
all we got.
topside, and you can head down. There's no other implements or anything like what would have been maybe like the wheel and the crow's nest and everything. That's all taken down.
There's not a wheel or a crow's nest on this boat, so Giggles has not been here.
Boo. Should we follow them?
Well, they seem to think it is both, so I guess we just go.
What's the harm in a boat? Let's go.
You know what they say
For
in
me, I could just fly away if there's any issues.
What, hero?
I said, no, nothing bothers me. I don't mind boats. I can just fly away if there's any issues.
Well, you know what they say in our country of Barovia. If it looks like a boat and it floats like a boat.
It is a boat.
I turned to 4. Did you know that this is a boat? 4.
It looks like a boat.
Yeah, but it is a boat.
Is it?
Do you like boats?
I do not know. I have only crossed the ocean on foot.
Okay, I like this boat.
Wait, there's commotion in the tavern down below the deck.
Okay, we should go down below the boat.
The entrance to the tavern. There's a low lantern in big letters.
Okay, we're going in.
Okay. You all head in to, looks like the main tap room and almost like a gambling hall in a way. And obviously, this is definitely the biggest and boisterous part of this tavern ship. It reeks of sweat, cheap ale, some rotting timbers, and old vomit. But again, there's dozens of patrons in here.
Oh. I cover my nose. All right, let's go in.
There's dozens of what in there?
Patrons, like people patronizing.
Gotcha.
So rude.
The establishment.
Okay, we open the door.
We open the door.
You're already in.
Oh, okay.
As you enter, yeah. So no one seems to bat an eye. It's pretty busy. And the dock areas are kind of for people who are outcasts in their own right or rough and tumble, so.
No one recognizes us?
No.
Do we see anyone we recognize?
Do you? Everyone give me a perception roll.
16.
Is this a mining town?
Nope.
Yes, 20.
I think it's a boat.
Fenris 17.
Solve 10.
Okay. 2, and then judgment?
19.
19. Okay, you notice nothing really unusual. Well, the rest, except for Death and Sovereignty, the rest of you notice nothing unusual. You are looking for, again, Almeric Vanthampur, and you don't see anybody by description that Mortlock gave you of this individual. But Death and Sovereignty, you spy with your little eyes somebody you've seen before.
On a boat.
On a boat. In fact, it is the captain of your pirate ship.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll turn. I turn to Des. I turn to myself.
She seems to be in the main hall and either running the place or helping out. You can't really tell, but she has an air of. She's wearing the same kind of pirate garb you remember her in, that traditional sort of red and brown Pirates of the Caribbean kind of setup, and carrying an air of poise and confidence that you very well remember.
Mm-hmm.
And her name you remember was La Ralera.
Wait, what? What?
La Ralera.
Okay. What did you say before that? That she
About
has
her
it
name?
on her?
Well, she was like her clothes, her vestments.
Oh, okay. You're saying that's her name?
Mm-hmm. La Ralera.
Oh, is she Spanish?
Wait, what?
Just because you said it with an accent. Okay, I'll turn to Sovereignty. Do you see who it is?
Hey!
Okay, okay, I'll turn back to the group. Okay, guys, this is gonna be fine because our old pirate queen is here. So I'm gonna go say hello with Sovereignty, and you kids can come meet her if you want to.
And what was the reason of you leaving her ship? Isn't that like a bad thing typically?
No, I ended up leaving my ship because I came of age. So I went off to form my own troop. We ended on fine terms.
Well, any friend of theirs is friend of ours.
Okay.
Yeah, she picked me up when I was a small kid near the river. Anyways, it's a long, sad story.
Sounds like slave labor.
I don't got time for that. So when I, became a real woman, we went off on our own, me and Sovereignty, and then you kids showed up. So let's go say hi! Okay, so I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna tap La.
La Valera.
La Ralera. La
I'm saying
Ralera.
her nickname is La, so I'm gonna tap her on the shoulder.
Okay. So she turns. She was helping some patrons out at the bar, and she turns and, like, in complete surprise, looks at you and says, "Des."
It's so good to see you. I'll give her a big hug.
Okay. So she goes in for a hug and says, "What brings you here? You and it's the wee little Salvi.
I know. Look how big and buff she's gotten, right?
Oh, you both grown up so much."
Why does Sovereignty have such a cool nickname, but Des is just Des? She's not Desi or Desi Poo or anything?
Well, they're your friends.
Yeah, well, this is my traveling troupe. So we're the Sideshow Slashers. I of course am the ringleader, and Sav and I have been adventuring around, and actually, you might be able to help us out.
I bet I can, and you would make a mighty fine slasher. I remember you were the devil slasher. Isn't that what we called you? There was no man or woman that could take you on our ship.
I know. Actually, I'm gonna show her my look at this new sword that I got. I want to show her my +1 long sword. Isn't this cool?
Okay, she looks like it's quite fancy.
Thank you. We got it in a dungeon. Well, hey, La, we're actually looking for Amrik. There's been some shady shit happening with the Vanthampurs. Do you know anything about it?
Right, Dominic. Well, he... I hate to say this, but he is in the lower decks. He runs a money lending scheme through my ship.
Oh no, because we gotta fuck him up.
Good.
Oh, okay, cool,
Yeah,
cool.
do that. I have no choice. The Vanthampurs have so much power.
Yeah.
Or would you like to take over that power? We can get rid of them for you.
Maybe, but I think I would like to just see the Golden Gull reestablished one day.
See, guys, this is where I got my love of gold from. Isn't she the coolest?
She pats Des on the back. So,
She's only cool if she gave you a cool nickname. We gotta know the nickname. What'd she call you when you guys were on deck?
Actually, she gave me my name. Desiree. Yeah, I didn't have a name before she found me.
We picked her up as an orphan, just like we do.
Yeah,
You just cruise around looking for homeless children?
No, we're pirates. We cruise around and do things pirates do.
So you still?
Picking up homeless children?
We adopt children with no homes.
And
they raised
them on the open seas, of course.
And she taught me how to wield a sword and play a mean game of Pirates Pickle.
I always love Pirates Pickle.
Yeah, I always kicked your butt, didn't I? Ha ha ha.
What's Pirates Pickle? Why don't you explain that one to me?
Yeah, it's a really fun card game. When we got time, I'll teach it to you.
Oh, okay.
And listen, La, what game are they playing down there?
Well, they're playing the game of money lending.
Money land. Now, do I know what that game is?
Literally money lending.
Oh, money
lending. Hey, here's 50. The juice is 20. You better have 70 for tomorrow. You're dead. Money lending.
Money, yeah, that's exactly what it is, Haru. You got it.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Could you take us below deck, perhaps?
Feel free to walk there.
Yes, shall we go below?
It's just a lower deck.
Yeah, you got it.
Let's just look really desperate, like we need money. I'm sure we'll fit in.
Des, I do have one thing for you.
Okay.
Here, take the key to my take the key to my cabin.
Oh, thank you, La.
You'll have there the last loot we ever had.
Yeah, where's everybody else?
Oh, some of them are here.
Oh, I guess I didn't see them.
You recognize some of the crew you probably wouldn't know because it's been a few years.
Mhm.
But maybe you recognize a few other ship hands here or there, but nobody really of great importance.
Okay. Well, thanks for the key. I'll put it in my pocket.
Right.
There's nothing really. Well, I don't really have anything to give you in return. But
You gave me your friendship for many years.
yeah, well, I'll get that guy out of here, okay?
Please do. I can't because this is official Tavern of Baldur's Gate, so there's nothing I can do.
Yeah, you take care, okay? I'll let you know when we're done with him.
You too. And there's my cabin.
Pleasure to meet you. La 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 la.
La Rolera.
La 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 la.
What? So what is this like our cabin to like sleep in?
You assume it's her personal cabin, and you recognize that it was back when the ship was functioning.
Oh my god, that's why we didn't. This is the ship we were on, and we didn't
Yes,
fucking
right, but you rolled a
recognize
6 and a 4, so.
Wow, that's. We cared a lot about our background, Sovereignty and I. Okay, so we go to her cabin.
If you'd like, yeah, or you can head down.
Do we can just head down?
Yeah, let's just head down.
Yeah.
Go to the cabin first.
I'm assuming
Maybe
the cabin's just
something useful.
right?
Okay, let's go to the cabin first. Four spoke up.
Okay. So I walk to the cabin door and open the door with the key.
Yes, you can do that.
Okay.
Okay.
What's in the room?
So you enter your old captain's cavern. It's just full of like mismatched furniture. There's a bed with posters that resemble sort of mermaids. It's been better days, of course, but you see a nightstand, a wardrobe, and a little chest there at the foot of the bed. An ornately carved like sea chest.
I'll open the chest. Is that where the loot is?
That would be where the loot is, yeah, you can assume. So it looks like there's a note there. This is the last loot they had before, basically like the last job you were on as a pirate, but you never ended up picking up your loot.
Oh, she's been saving it for me this whole time. Okay, so I pick it up. Is it for me and Sovereignty?
Yeah, there are some things in there, and we'll get to that in a little bit.
Great.
But along with some other scrolls and a few other things. So, yeah, and
A water vending scroll.
Oh,
there's not a water bending scroll,
that's very good.
but there are some other notes and things in there. If you want to poke around.
Yeah, I'm gonna poke around.
Oh, you can, okay.
She and I are close,
Okay. All right. So you do if you.
even
poke
though I
around,
didn't recognize her. But
There's some note. You did recognize her. You didn't recognize the boat.
I said I didn't recognize the bow.
Yeah, but it's not in the shape you remember it being in. It could have been like any boat.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. There's some notes there to a lover.
Oh, okay. I can turn to Sovereignty. We're gonna read these.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're gonna read these right now.
So you continue.
Oh yeah.
Okay, continue reading notes. So it's sort of like love letters to actually the ship's first mate that when you were both on the ship.
And his name was? Or her name was?
Darvin.
Darvin?
And it looks like eventually La had him walk the plank. Despite being in love with him.
Oh.
What was the drama?
You continue
I
reading?
don't. Yeah, we're gonna keep going. I mean, I remember him as a kid, but like, what?
Okay. So it turns out that Darvin was not very happy that La was donating some of their pirate proceeds to a particular orphanage for that there was basically a temple to the goddess Akkadi.
The Tempest, the goddess of air.
Yes.
Why would she be donating money to an orphanage of the goddess of air?
They just told you she cares about orphans and giving people hope.
Yeah.
And not only that, but I think pirates or anybody sea related would be following the goddess Akkadi.
Yeah.
Fair winds.
Exactly. So it looks like her and Darvin didn't really see on the same terms that she would doing this charity with the money that sort of they procured as pirates.
Yeah, I remember that. I didn't really like old Darv.
So would you say they
this
didn't
seems fair.
see? Would you say they didn't see eye to eye?
Exactly.
I would say that. Keep reading.
That's pretty much
That's a good pirate joke for you, Des, for later on.
This is very good.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't. Sovereignty, do you I mean, I don't really remember much about Darvin, but, guess we're not a fan of his.
I mean, I wasn't here very long, but, yeah, fuck this guy, I guess. Hates the orphans.
Yeah.
He was made to walk the plank and he's probably no longer living, but yeah.
Yeah, Team Orphans. Okay, so I'm gonna... Yeah, we're gonna put the love letters back where they were, as if we had never touched them.
Okay.
And, yeah, we're gonna rock and roll.
Talk to her again or head downstairs, whatever you like.
I think we should head downstairs. What do you guys think?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's kill some
Get that guy.
Okay, you head down to it was basically like a lounge area. It's quite large, even though it's 2 levels down. There you see the man, Almeric Vanthampur. And next to him are 3 of his thugs. And not only that, but you see, I'm sorry, I'm bad at clicking. A suspense.
You see Giggles? I thought Giggles
Oh,
died.
you see Giggles. Okay. You see, I'm sorry, this is a setup, but you see a spine devil sitting on the back of a couch behind Almeric Vanthampur.
Well,
Is he prone?
He's not prone, so he's it's like a little devil, and he's sitting on again the back of the couch. They're tiny size, really, almost like on his shoulder, sort of whispering and moving back and forth.
I was just wondering how he was sitting on the couch with all them spikes coming out of his back.
He's not sitting on the couch. I'm sorry. He's just sitting on the back, like the head of the couch, like the top of the couch.
Oh, okay.
Alongside Almeric.
Got it.
So.
I don't like that guy already. He looks like an
Yeah, no,
ass.
he looks scary.
I'm sorry, I'm using MS Paint here, but you get the point.
All right, so there's 4 of them against 8. We got this.
I walk up to
This is
Man.
wise.
I walk up to Vanthampur.
Okay, and the rest of you?
We're supposed to kill this guy, right?
No.
You sure we're not supposed to kill this
We're
guy?
supposed to have him help us find his mom, who's the real problem.
I thought he was bad though too, though.
Yeah, I mean he's also bad.
He has a devil on his shoulder, so you can imagine it's probably not great, but who knows?
I think
Yeah.
rough him up a bit, if you know what I'm saying.
We're
How
trying
about
to.
How about we kill him all the way to a brink of his life, and then just bring him back and say, "Tell us where your mom is."
That sounds great.
Calm down.
There are only 7 of us.
There's only 4 of them.
That you see, yeah.
But this
Kill.
is powerful men. We should approach with caution.
I think
Okay.
4 has an idea.
What's your idea for?
All right, you want to walk up to him for?
I walk up to him.
Okay. He looks at you. At the same, he says, "Hey, you here for some money?"
Yes, I need a loan
Good.
for a large sum.
He looks at the devil behind him and whispers something in his ear. How much will it be?
I need 5,000 gold.
I could do that. Contract's pretty steep, though.
What do I? Oh,
I charge 10% interest per day.
that is nothing. We can afford that. And I reach my hand out to shake his.
Okay? He's not necessarily putting his hand out to shake yours.
Do
He's
you
like,
not shake on a deal?
he's he says, "Here, shaking a deal." All right. He looks over at the devil. The devil sort of says something, and he looks at his bodyguard and says, he gets up and puts his hand out.
I slap my hand into his with some force, and the pixie dust goes everywhere.
Okay. All right. So the pixie dust flies out from its packet, and it quickly encompasses. But because this is interior area, it's going to. I need everybody to give me a Constitution saving throw again.
We're supposed to get the money from him and then kill him, so we don't have to pay him back. Damn.
I rolled a nat 20.
Okay. All right. So the pixie dust explodes everywhere. It's a bigger bag than you anticipated.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
I got 14.
That's good. That's enough.
21.
21.
14.
14. Haro.
4.
4. Judgment.
13.
13. You're fine too. All right. You.
9.
Even with your inspiration.
Yeah, that was my reroll.
Okay, you're
9.
currently affected by pixie dust, so it's like hallucinogenic, basically, if you will.
Who? Just me and Haro?
Yes.
Yeah, just you and Haro, yeah. So the pixie dust explodes, and all of a sudden, Almeric Almeric and all of his thugs are just crazed out. They said, and they're just, what's going on? What is this?
I pull Omric over the desk.
Okay.
And start.
Whoa, this is a fun ride.
I go ahead and tie him up with the rope.
I love this kind of stuff. My mom used to do it to me. And he says, he motions to his thugs and says, "Hey, get on in here. You guys love getting tied up by me." And then the devil behind him sort of is not sure what to do and blinks and disappears.
So, since everybody wants to get tied up, I'll restrain everyone.
Okay. All right. So 4 easily restrained everybody who's just they're all having a wonderful time.
Sovereignty, can you please deal with our members?
Well, I can deal with one of them. We had a
little nuts.
I'm gonna transform into my little fish folk.
Okay.
Now I understand the appeal.
So.
And Haru's just staring blankly into the abyss.
You can't tie me up. You can't tie me up. I see fish again. I see fish. I'm hungry.
Come here, Haru. Give me a kiss.
I go and peck it and des.
Okay. It's a fish and a bird. It's like the antithesis of each other. Oh, okay. Sovereignty's holding him back. Okay,
Anyway.
4. You have everybody tied up somehow. I was not expecting this, but it happened. What are you gonna do?
Do we care about the thugs? Asking the party.
I don't think so. Would you like me to brain them for you?
What is braining?
want to hire it, we could just set them loose. They'll do their own thing, right?
You know, braid, like, bash their heads in.
No, I know.
If you want to.
We're in a public place, and this is like, you know, like a nice, like a big boat. You know, like it is a boat, so.
It is your ex-captain's boat, so you don't want to mess it up. I don't know. It's up to you, though.
If you do it outside, but I don't think we need them.
Let's take this one with us.
What if you just toss them overboard?
That would work.
Great.
All tied up?
I say in my fish hallucination, have them join my fish friends underwater.
Quick group poll. Which one do we want to leave like this for the rest of the day?
I think we should leave Des this way.
I think this.
Fun.
She's funny.
Rude.
I think we leave this, but I don't know. You ultimately get to decide.
Mm-hmm.
Aro, give me a kiss.
I mean, it might be funny to have her talk to her old captain like that.
Oh, yes.
So are we taking this other guy with us?
Yes.
So Amrik and just 3 thugs. Yeah, Amrik is just saying basically, tie me harder, tie me harder.
I'll grab Amrik. I'll pick him, lift him up.
Okay.
And start to lead him up deck.
I need a strength saving throw.
Avernus and Sovereignty, do you guys want to throw the thugs overboard, maybe?
7.
I'm sorry, what was it, Anatoly?
7.
No. He's sort of like in a tough position for you to really grab it like it's dead weight.
I can do it.
All right, Fenris, you can do it. You have to roll strength, but at advantage, I think.
Yep.
The other 3, I strip down, take their clothing and equipment.
Okay.
Also 9.
Also 9. Okay, do you want to work together?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. All right, so each grab this Amrik, who's just basically saying, tie me harder, I love this. And then and cracked out of his mind. And the rest of you, and Ford takes care of these thugs who are just kind of like just spaced out. Okay, and you go to the next floor, and you see La Rolera, who is like, who nods and winks.
So, was there anything in the room of value?
No, just other people. It's like it was like a lounge area, and everybody just sort of backed up. And that's not like it's anything unusual for people to be taking pixie dust in Baldur's Gate Harbor. So.
Oh, so there was other people in the room with him.
Yeah, it was like a lounge.
But they didn't have any like piles of gold sitting around.
Yeah, tons, just piles. He just dove into them like Scrooge McDuck.
He said he could give me 5,000 gold.
Oh, yeah, but the devil disappeared.
Oh, so we should have killed him first. You just spat out gold like a fountain.
We should let him just give us money.
Anyway, so
good. We didn't need it.
I leave the naked thugs tied up in the lounge for everyone to deal with as they please, and follow them upstairs.
Okay, inspiration for you, 4. Good job taking care of that.
Good job.
I'm gonna ask Law.
That come in handy.
Sorry.
All right, who says, "Oh, my wee last sobby." Good work there.
Oh, thanks. Do you have anything that might like a strong coffee, or like just like a lot of water, something for Des? She got into a little something.
My Darwin used to make this for me, bastard. All right, and then she goes and makes something behind the tavern. She says, "What's wrong with Des?"
Rub-a-dub-dub, everybody in the fish tub.
Okay, she makes you this concoction. She says, "This will perk a dead man right up."
I have a question for you. You mentioned a bastard in your life. Who was it that hurt you?
But that's private. That's private. I'm sorry.
Very well.
You now have the drink you wanted. Sorry, Fender, she wouldn't really talk to you in that capacity. She doesn't really know you.
I understand. I should have gone about that a different way. But...
You just went, who hurt you? I don't think anybody in a bar would be like, let me tell you.
Let me... I mean, it's a good
maybe if they were in the state that Death was in, but...
That was very funny.
Okay, Doctor, you have your drink.
Oh yeah, I'm giving it to. I'll give it to Des.
Okay.
See if that helps.
Do you drink it, Des?
I need you to pre-chew this for me.
It's a drink.
Can you spoon feed me?
I just dump it on her face.
Okay. Okay. All right, he pours it over her face, and this unique pirate concoction knocks you right out of it. And also...
And I'll heal Haro.
And also knocks you unconscious.
Oh.
Fish on the ground.
Yep. Now there's now a fish just wriggling on the ground.
I start nibbling at Des.
Oh, shit. You didn't cure him yet?
No.
She was about to.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't want to. I didn't have enough for everybody, but I'll heal you too.
Okay, so suddenly you catch yourself, Haro, just nibbling on a fish person.
I pick Des up and carry her with us.
All right. Any last questions? Did Fenris or Sovereignty, do you want to talk to Law one more time or not?
Oh, I will.
If not, you can.
Let's go.
Indeed.
Glub glub.
So
where's the moneylender guy?
We have
currently Anatolian Fenris have him.
Where are you guys at in relation to me?
We're heading off of the ship with them.
Okay.
Law doesn't say thanks for all you've done.
She nodded and winked, but then she asked what was wrong with you. And I asked if you had any kind of follow-up with her. You're welcome to.
I can't.
Thank
I'm
you.
unconscious.
Thank you, Sovereignty, for healing me. I do not want any more drugs.
I heard that stuff can really mess you up. Have you twitching and almost dying.
I wish to know the recipe for this drink.
Okay.
Maybe another time, Judgment.
You asked Judgment, you asked Law directly that?
Yes.
Okay. She says, well, it's an old pirate secret. I would only teach it to perhaps Des or Savi.
How unfortunate.
I mean, I'm not gonna
She's
say no.
unconscious.
Okay, if you'd like to learn. So she teaches you how to make this pirate concoction. She refers to it as pirate coffee.
Pirate coffee.
But it knocks you out.
Can I take a little bit with me since we're going back on the streets and God knows what else is gonna get blown in our faces?
Sure, maybe it knocks you out, or maybe it just has a strange interaction with drugs.
Cool.
So Sovereignty now knows magical potion.
1 flask of pirate juice.
Pirate coffee juice.
Oh.
How big is Fish Des?
I don't know how
Probably
big
same
are
size.
how big are
Same
fish
size, right?
I
The
assume-
fish folk?
Yeah,
I think medium, right?
okay. But slippery when wet.
Fenris and I are already off of the ship waiting on the docks for them to get done with their business.
I'm carrying Des as best I can.
And you head off the ship, I assume.
I follow
Okay.
Anatoly and Fenris.
All right, with Almeric in tow, who eventually, sort of being tied up too much, kind of passes out.
I say that Anatoly and I will drag him over to edge of pier,
Okay.
dunk his head in the water.
All right, so you all head out of the ship then, and notice, and Des, you're still unconscious, unless you want to try to wake up.
How would I wake up if I'm
You roll-
unconscious?
You roll a Constitution saving throw.
Sure.
Each other
Okay.
periodically.
Oh my god, I rolled a nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay, you
Yeah.
wake up to see
Plus
Fenris
2,
in-
so 22.
Okay, wow. So you wait, you get out of your pirate coffee stupor to see Anatoly and Fenris dunking Almeric's head in the water, and he's finally gets up and he says, "Ugh, What do you want?
Glub, glub, glub.
We want your mom.
Not in that, but not in that way.
We all want your mom.
Okay. He says, you cannot have the Duke.
Wow, what a mama's boy.
Screw you.
What
Let
makes
me
us
out of here. I have so much power you don't even know. We run the city.
We'll take you to your mom. Where is she? If you don't take us to her, then we'll just kill you right here where you stand.
And you'll pay dearly for that.
We dunk him again.
Okay. Okay. All right. He's as
You've got power now, small man.
Okay. He says he spits out the water. He says he starts to say like an incantation.
We
dunk him
and we dunk him and hold his head underwater for like until he's about to like lose consciousness.
Okay. All right. So he gets back up and he spits out water and a little fish. And not death.
My mother.
Not death. Fine.
Well, go on. We're waiting. We're not getting any younger here.
I'll give you entrance to our villa.
You're damn right you will.
And you let me go.
If you, I will give you and you first. Do several things. First, this man here, this bird man here, he wants money. So you are going to give us that $5,000 gold that we wanted.
Fine.
Yeah, okay. Fantastic. 5,000 gold is ours. Now, we will take you. You will let us in. Does that sound good? Then we will let you go.
Yes, or I can write you a letter of introduction.
You want... Will that suffice?
Of course.
Okay. Does anyone have paper?
I'm sure Judgment has paper. All he does is read books.
Judgment. Rip out a piece of that fancy book of yours. Give it to this folk. Have him write a letter for us.
Rip paper out of my spell book.
Yes. Now, you sign the paper.
Fine. Untie me.
I will untie you after you sign the paper. So we pull his feet under his arms so that he can sign in front of him because his hands are behind his back.
Yeah, you put him in a very non-noble position, which he hates, but he signs a letter. He signs a letter of introduction to get you in the villa, and he says, "Well, okay." So I told you, give me an intimidation check.
Mm-hmm. 15.
15. Okay, fine. He says, in my left breast pocket.
Yes?
There's a stamp.
A stamp.
A stamp.
A stamp. Hey,
stamp.
I reach the left breast pocket and pull out the stamp.
Okay, it's like his, like he would use to formally sign like a document or seal like a document.
Excellent. Stamp it.
Blood only.
Blood only. Okay.
I grab his hand, pull out small knife, and cut open his hand.
Okay, he winces, and you now have blood for the stamp to make it official.
Well, get on with it.
All right, he writes the letter with much hesitation and anger in his eyes and stamps it. He says, all right, now let me go.
Does he have 500 gold on him?
5,000.
5,000.
Judgment has a good point, though. So what is he writing on?
He didn't give you a page from his book.
He didn't give you a page from his book. So did one of us have paper?
As long as you have some kind of pack or something, I assume you'd have some vellum or parchment. Yeah. Without a
Oh, okay. With the entertainer's pack? I don't know.
Pretty much anything, any pack would have.
Oh, okay, okay.
Right? I assume? I mean, you have your own packs.
I have several. I'm sure there's paper between them.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So we can leave Judgment's spellbook intact.
Now, does he have 5,000 gold on him?
No, of course not.
You
It's a heck of a lot of gold you should be carrying on you.
Okay, well, he takes us to the 5,000 gold, and then we'll let him go.
I don't have the gold on me.
Well, tell me where we can get it.
At the villa.
At the villa.
So he comes with us.
Just let me go.
Or we just kill him, and I change into him, and we walk right into the villa.
That sounds like a good idea.
No, wait, I just gave you this level of introduction. If you kill me, there will be severe consequences.
Fenris,
It's not just me. I hope you saw that devil.
Then he says, slits his throat. I pull Ted back and slits his throat.
and then we let him go into the water.
Okay. All right. He
I would let you go.
stops talking and splashes in the water, and the body just floats there with a pool of blood.
Does
All right.
someone have a wait?
Well, we should keep this letter anyways.
Oh, absolutely.
Of course.
Does someone have something heavy?
You would probably need his clothing, I assume.
Oh, yeah. Okay, who wants to go in and fetch his clothing out?
I will go in.
You can swim.
Body
Don't you
tied
just
down anyway.
Don't you just like float to the or sink to the bottom?
He's right at the end of the dock. Yes.
No, but the end of the dock is not. It's not like light kiddie pool treading water.
It's fine. I'll hop
up and grab his body as I'm splashing in.
As you're splashing in, I'm confused. Are you jumping in the water, which is deep in the harbor?
Jumping into the water right next to his body that's right at the end of the dock, and grabbing him as I go by.
As you go down? I'm asking you, do you sink or not?
I mean, I'm not swimming. So, yes.
He's pulling the body down with him.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it. Thank you, Judgment. Okay, so Ford walks off the edge, splashes down, and starts to sink into the water with a little bit of bubbles as he grabs Amric's body.
So, after a moment or two, clothes start floating to the surface.
Okay, that's going to be a heck of an ordeal. I need to give me a dexterity saving throw while you're doing that.
Okay. 22.
Jeez. Okay, all right.
19.
So you take your, I guess you really have to do any kind of buoyancy, and you're able to take this guy down to his skivvies, I suppose, while the clothes float up.
I'll grab the clothes.
Okay.
Shake him out. Put him in my bag.
You're going to have Almic's noble clothing, I suppose. Noble clothing.
Is there any large rocks down here?
You make it all the way to the bottom? Yeah, there's rocks.
I take some of my rope and tie his body to the large rocks so he won't float up.
Okay, and I guess he will be missed. Well done.
So I walk out at the shoreline.
Okay, so a few minutes later, I assume you wait for Ford?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, you see a construct walking up the shoreline, a few hundred feet down, and just water and seaweed coming off of him.
I pick the seaweed off of him. Thanks, Four. I'm going to look really good in this outfit.
Indeed. Let us go get our money and that woman.
It works for me.
That woman who apparently likes to tie up her children.
We will deal with her in due time.
Okay, she, according to our other son, Mortlock, seems to be the cause of all this stuff that's been going on, so you may have to. Are you going to head there now? It's not too late in the evening. You just left the Low Lantern, and you can head up to the villa if you'd like, or wait till the next day.
How are we doing spell-wise? Do we need a long rest? Especially Sovereignty?
The only thing that I've used is lay on hands, so I don't have any more.
I think Heroes berries will be fine.
Okay. All right, we out of here?
Nobody die is what I was saying. Nobody die.
Okay, we will not be.
I can deal with the dead.
All right, so I'm going to transform into Amric, and I'm going to put his clothes on.
All right. You're a little bit damp, but otherwise okay.
Well, hopefully by the time we walk there, the clothes will dry off.
You just took a nice all-clothing Dunk. Good. So you're going to head through to the upper city.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing you're going to encounter, of course, is a checkpoint. The upper city is, again, big gates to get to the upper city, and it has its own individual sort of walled-in area, which separates it from the lower city.
Okay.
Show the letter.
Okay, I'll walk up to the checkpoint.
Okay, these don't look like flaming fists. These look like another kind of security force, if you will, for the upper city.
Okay, I'll walk up to the guy. Hey, man, how's it going?
Oh, you're Omric, right?
Yeah, I'm Omric.
Gotcha. Okay. He seems to recognize you.
Of course he does.
Okay. He says, "Oh, you're back from the watch. You're back from the Low Lantern."
Yeah, it's getting kind of boring out there, and, found these hooligans, the sideshow sissies or whatever, and I'm going to take them to Mom.
Okay, do we get a cut?
Yeah. Let me talk to the matriarch first. How about that? You'll get your cut.
Okay, come on through.
Have a good night.
They nod. Okay, since you were disguised as Omric, you have no problem getting through, and you're now in the upper city. It's evening time. There's quite a few patrols here, and in the upper city, it's the Watch who are in charge of patrols and security.
Would we know where to go to get to his house?
No.
We wouldn't have any idea.
I have an idea, Yes.
Yeah, lay it on me.
You could be drunk and we could ask the patrol to help us get you home.
This could work.
That is an excellent idea, for.
That's an excellent idea for. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna. Are there patrol officers nearby?
You could say, well, if you look hard enough, you could probably find some. Yeah, because of the refugee situation, there's not too many patrolling around.
Is there a bar near? Is there like a tavern nearby?
Not really. In the upper city, there's not very many taverns.
Okay. I'm just gonna put my.
You want to look around for something?
No, it's okay. I'm gonna put one arm around 4, and then the other arm I'm gonna put around Anatoly as I stagger drunkenly, and I'll point them in the direction of the nearest guards.
Okay, you haven't found any guards yet, but again, would you like to look around for some?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so give me an investigation roll. Anybody who's going with Des, give me an investigation roll.
I will go.
Des 15.
God, I keep rolling good on these checks. 23.
Not good.
I will do natural 20, so 23.
23?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, okay. All right, so as you continue on, you find... Oh, hi, Haro. You find... what was I saying? Oh, you don't find any guards, but... Are you all together still, I assume? Searching, just in different...
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. A cloaked figure turns the corner in front of you.
Do we bump into them?
Yes. That's exactly what happens. Who's in front?
Well, Anatoly and I are carrying Des around, so...
Hey guys, Sovereignty's gonna step out for a second.
Okay. All right. Should we take a quick pause?
I just need to check out front. I've been hearing cars idling out front and like sirens and stuff like kind of close, and then I heard some like gunshots, so I'm just gonna go like check it out, you know.
Okay. Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
Yeah. White people behavior.
All right. Should we pause for a moment or just continue?
Yeah, let's pause.
Yeah, I just paused the recording for a minute.
Okay.
Pause.
I gotta do it too. CDC alert.
No. Just gonna play box concerto number 7. But...
Play the Mambo number 5.
What, Andrew? You cut yourself off. You're like auto muting keeps cutting you off, Andrew.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay. So I guess I can't really.
Yeah,
check,
he's good.
I can't really check chat.
That's okay. He just said you good, Morgan.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It pops up at the bottom of your screen, David.
I know, well, sort of, but there's a lot. I'm trying to control.
No, you're fine.
So.
You didn't need to see it.
He was just checking on Morgan.
Who's this Morgan you speak of?
I don't know.
Shall we continue?
Okay, sure. Good. All right, so 4.
Cloaked figure we bump into.
Yeah, you bump into this cloaked figure who turns the corner in the upper city and is obviously trying to stay away from the cops, or stay away from, what would it be? The patrols.
Watch.
Yeah, the watch. And you bump into her. At the same time that happens, Sovereignty, you're up front too, right? Okay. You and 4, who are both you guys have the haunted past, right? You notice the exact same thing in the eyes of this person that you bump into. It's a female human. You notice her eyes are telling this incredibly sad and some story that it doesn't necessarily mimic yours, but it's just as haunted. And you get this sense of some tragic loss and some great battle in hell.
I catch her arm so she doesn't fall after bumping into me.
Okay, so you catch her arm. Good cut. Good job. And?
Are you okay, miss?
She says, I'm fine. And she takes her arm back quickly and puts her cloak back up and tries to hide her eyes.
Your eyes say otherwise. Are you sure you're okay?
Your eyes say otherwise too.
Indeed.
And she looks around. She says, Are you looking for me?
I don't know. Who are you?
Follow me. She grabs your arm.
Okay, well, me and Anatoly and Drunk Des follow her.
Okay.
Okay, we're stumbling around.
You don't know where you are anyway. It's nighttime in the upper city. Okay, so she takes you to like a back alley. Like on the where else would you go where there's no like light?
Pixie dust.
Shake. No, takes you to the back alley. Yeah, and then she uncloaks her head, and you see a figure clad in armor, figure clad in armor, red hair with this almost like impossible gaze. It's sort of like your guys' gaze, but it tells a completely different story. Like I said, and you two read something into it, which probably nobody else could, which I mentioned already. But the rest of you are sort of like in awe at this. And she says, "My name is Rhea Vanthampur. I am a Hellrider."
Hell yeah.
Oh, wait, from the songs?
From those very songs.
What's a Hellrider?
Hellriders. It's well, we were from Elturel first, is what I will tell you. And I know who you all are. You are the Sideshow Slashers, am I right?
Indeed.
Oh, well, I'm Omrig Vanthampur.
Ignore him.
I'm staring at her open mouth, and I just go, woof.
Okay.
That's fair.
What am I supposed to say? Okay.
She laughs awkwardly. That was funny.
Okay. And so she looks at you, Fenris. So whenever you look at, so why don't you, Sovereignty and 4, why don't you explain what happens if you look at somebody with a haunted one background?
I actually have the whole blurb written here. Let me see. Yeah. So, Heart of Darkness. Those who look into your eyes can see that you have faced unimaginable horror that you are no stranger to darkness. Though they might fear you, commoners will extend every courtesy and do their utmost to help you. Unless you have shown yourself to be a danger to them, they will even take up arms to fight alongside you, should you find yourself facing an enemy alone.
Interesting.
Wow.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
And what do you say? What'd you say to her? You said you're Armoric?
Yeah, I said drunkenly, I'm Omric Vanthampur.
Okay, and she says that, and after you say that, she looks at you and says, she puts her hand on her sword and says, Omric Vanthampur, the Vanthampur.
While she's doing that, I reach out and put my hand on her hand.
Let's go, do not touch me. And she shoves your arm away.
This is not the real one. We've already ended him.
Prove it.
Des, please.
Always killing the fun. And I'll change into my changeling form, my true form.
Okay, all right. She looks. So then it's true. You are the Sideshow Slashers, the one who took down the Dead Three. I read it in this gazetteer.
Yeah, don't read everything that you read. Don't believe everything that you read.
We did take him out, but Giggles had nothing to do with it. He was already dead.
What, the mighty Giggles, the great warrior, where is he?
Yeah, he was more like a chuckle.
He's dead. He didn't do anything.
Who killed Giggles?
Some of the cultists.
Cultists killed him. He didn't do anything about anything. He sucked. Jesus, how many times we gotta kill this guy?
Kill his memory. I did get this nice feather from him, though. I point to my hat.
Oh my god. Hate, so much hate.
Yes, aren't you supposed to be a good bard? Can't you just tell a story about how he sucked? Come on.
Honestly, let us roll you a tale of
all right. Okay.
Giggles the fail.
I'm sorry about your great command.
Yes.
I'm sorry about your great commander, Giggles.
Thank you.
I hope he got the funeral he deserved.
Yeah.
Yeah, we burned him. So we didn't.
It was a Viking funeral.
That's good.
There was no water or no boat, just fire.
So you must be looking for the Vanthampurs, and I am as well.
Yeah, we want to pay a visit to Mommy Dearest, and
well, they're all dead now except for the mom.
No, he had a brother. Omric had another brother.
And there was also the good brother.
Yeah, Mortlock was chill.
Yeah, but Thirsty Well is alive.
Yeah.
Thirst.
Is that what?
Thirsty
Well is alive.
Wait, Thrustwell or Thirsty Well?
Thirsty Well.
Oh yeah, he's going Instagram right now. Okay, all right. Anyway, she says, "I'm looking for our high overseer, Thavius Krieg of Elturel."
Was he taken here?
I saw him. He was taken by Vanthampur guards to their villa. I do not know how he survived Elturel. I saw before my very eyes the companion's light went out and took the whole city away.
Can you show us to the villa?
Yes, I can. I've been tracking them.
Then we will.
Then let us go.
All right, thank you.
Will very happily accompany you.
Okay, and she looks at you, Des. Not Des, I'm sorry, Fenris.
Yes.
And she winks at you.
He says, "Wolf."
Bow wow.
I do look like.
Okay, all right. But she seems so focused on her task right now. She says, so as she starts to lead away, she whispers to you, Fenris, in the way, and she says, "Talk to me later alone."
I look forward to it. Yeah.
Okay, so.
So if she's leading the way, then do I still have to be drunk, or?
You should still be, because you still are free way in through the front door.
Yeah, totally.
True.
You right.
All right, change back in Omric.
Yeah, I'm gonna change back in Omric.
Okay.
And she needs to keep her cloak on.
Rhea,
Yes.
she's to,
Oh,
can you leave your cloak on, please?
I shall be on. She puts it up. And if you help me through this, I will explain more that is happening.
Cool.
First, I need to know what happened with Thavius Creed. This cannot be correct. The overseer should not be here.
What does he look like?
He explained. He basically looks like a pope, like an old pope.
Oh, okay.
Elturel is a holy city. That's
That explains why the devils took it.
maybe. I do not know the whole story, but come.
Okay, we follow her.
Lead the way.
Okay, you follow her and you arrive at the estate. So you stay a little bit further away, and you see it's a sort of like a stately mansion made of stone, very high walls with the little spiky things on the walls, and guards all over the walls. I'm talking about like archers and mages.
Okay, I'll go up to the door.
No, wait. Yes, you all go. I'll stay here with. Oh, please
The beef.
introduce yourselves.
What was that noise? What's up? What are we doing?
Oh, please introduce yourselves. If we will fight in combat together, I'd.
I'm sorry, I
can
heard a
do
beeping sound.
Sorry.
Well, my name's Des. Obviously I'm a changeling. And, sometimes I play a little flute, sing a little song. And this is the Sideshow Slashers. Me and my group of ragtag taggers.
All right, she bows to you.
Sovereignty.
She bows to you.
I'm Haro. I heal people.
She also bows to you.
I am 4.
Bows.
I am Fenris.
She winks.
10. I am a hunter of monsters.
She says, "So am I.
Something.
Perhaps we could hunt together one day."
I can't mention anything more wonderful.
And she bows to you too.
And that's her brother Anatoly, or something.
I am Anatoly. This is my friend, Judgment.
With pleasure.
She bows to both of you. And this armored gentleman, the one who nuts top
Quite
who
silent. You may refer to him as Mambo.
Mumbo.
Number 5.
He looks like he's a heck of a dancer.
He's got
Yes.
nimble.
We ask him to stop, but he won't.
He's got a cut footloose.
He's a footloose. Okay. All right. Let me bring up the map here to the estate, and you'll let me know what you would like to do.
We kill them all.
Honestly, that's the plan.
I mean, this is the true neutral group.
Is there anybody in here who's not? Is anybody good here?
Anybody good here?
Haro?
Haro is good. Yes.
I'm neutral good.
Oh. Is everybody else neutral?
I'm pure
And
neutral.
chaotic.
Chaotic.
Oh.
I'm true neutral.
Okay.
Me too. Okay.
So you're now at the.
Oh my God!
Vanthampur-
Why is Raya so much bigger?
She's a monster.
No, I just
She's-
have her up here just so. if
She's
you're
just
sitting
a
at the top-
giant.
Oh, she got bigger. Jesus Christ.
I am woman.
It's a trap!
Oh my God, he's okay.
What's that? Who's that? So is that's Mambo, and then who's on the other side of Judgment?
That's her.
Her.
Oh, that's her. Okay.
Yeah.
Mambo's
The red-headed devil hunter.
Yeah. So again, the walls are all perched up with guards, even at this late hour, still very vigilant. So it's just again very large stone edifice. There seems to be no way in or out that isn't covered by guards that you see, and the buildings has all the buildings here. Well, they're all very stately buildings, of course, but this one has particularly red clay tiles. It looks to be in good condition with sort of the whole yard in front and behind and to the sides covered with lanterns.
So we need to reorganize here a little bit. Myself and Sovereignty are carrying Des, who's still drunken dude.
Okay.
And we're going towards the front gate with him.
Got it. Good.
So,
all right. You let me
then
know.
there's guard actually at the gate itself.
Oh, certainly, yeah.
So we'll walk up and tell them the master had a bit too much to drink.
And you see Fenris as you're walking. Reyes walks very close to you.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'll look at the guard. You know, I was down at the it was a boat. It was a boat, and I start to pretend to vomit.
Okay. And the guards stand up real straight as soon as they see you, and they're all armored, or at least wearing some kind of face covering, even if they're like lighter robes like mages, right? And they say, "Sir Almeric, are you okay, sir?"
You know, these fine fellows, they were putting on a show down at the docks, and we had a great time, and I want them to sing a song.
Okay,
so open the door.
I need you to give me a persuasion check, 3 of them.
Persuasion checks. Okay.
Good thing I'm not persuading anyone.
Good thing you guys all have
first
spells that can help.
I reach over to Des and put my hand on Des's shoulder.
I'm using guidance because I'm already attached.
Okay.
Oh, that's fine. Then I don't do that.
So what is guidance again? +2?
Plus 1d4.
Plus, do I roll that or do you?
You do. It's on your rolls.
Great. First one's 18.
Mm-hmm.
Next one. Uh, 25.
Okay.
And 13.
Okay. Okay, so the 2 wave you in quickly, and one sort of standing there and sort of like really looking at you intently, does.
Mm-hmm. And I'll put my hand up to his face and say, "Oh, you look lovely in the night sky." And I'll smack him on the arm.
Okay. He smacks his arm and he says, Sir?
I'll look at him again and say, "If you don't open this door, I'm going to tell my mom."
Okay, intimidation check.
$22.
All right. He backs off and lets you through.
Great.
All right. That was a little risky, but you made it in. So you now have free reign of the lawn, basically. Oh, you're heading in? Thank you.
Yeah, we're going in.
And of course, since there's not any really guards patrolling in here, they're mostly in the walls that you see anyway. You're going to pass around. You want to go to your left or to your right? To your right, you see a stable.
Front of the house?
I'm sorry?
This is not the front of the house?
This is not the front of the house, no. So the actual entrance, you do not see like an actual entrance, like front door entrance.
So the pathing seems to suggest we should go right, because that is where there's actual walkway.
Yeah, I don't think we should go to the stables, though. Isn't that to the right?
That kind of direction is where there's actual walkway. Over here is just lawn.
That's a good point.
If you were a prison or a hostage area, where would you be?
The stables?
The dungeon.
So let's go towards the main house then.
Yeah.
All right, so follow the path.
Yeah.
All right, you follow the path and you pass by some horses who, when they obviously do not know you and start to make a lot of ruckus, which causes some of the guards patrolling on the walls to look down.
Well, we are a bunch of people helping the master, and we're not normally here, so.
You have to explain it to
shouldn't be
me. I'm
that
just
odd.
telling you.
Keep walking.
Yeah, just ignore them and keep walking.
All right. You continue to walk, and one guard jumps down from the wall and says, "What's going on with the horses?"
Oh, we don't know. We're from downtown. We're getting drunk on the boat with this Emmerich guy, and he got really sick, so we told him we'd walk him back to his house, so he was okay.
You there? He points to Anatoly. You there? Take care of those horses. And he goes back up to his patrol.
What? He wants me to take care? Fine.
Don't eat them, though.
I will go take care of the horses. I head over to the horse stable.
Okay, you head over to the horse stables. No one seems to be taken care of in there. Basically throwing a fit right now and making a lot of noise. So if you don't do something quickly to appease these horses, you might get more attention than you want. You're welcome to also ask for help if you'd like from your other companions or whatever you decide to do.
Can someone give me a hand in here?
Yeah, maybe they're hungry. Maybe they want some food that you might have on you.
I'll go pull something out of my pouch and try to feed them.
Okay, give me an animal handling check.
Use your inspiration.
A 0. That is a 0.
1 minus 1.
Yep.
Do you have inspiration?
Everyone give me perception. No, you can't.
Wait. Yeah, let me use an inspiration.
Inspiration 1s and 20s. Go ahead and roll. Everyone give me a perception check, please.
You can't critical fail on a skill check.
Ooh.
Can you?
No, you can't critical fail on a skill check.
Okay, everyone give me a perception check. You're not going to critical fail.
8.
Okay, whatever.
20.
3, 6.
There's the nat 20.
8. Sorry,
15.
Des 8.
15 for me.
All right. So suddenly, the doors of the stable bust open, and Anatoly is riding a horse unintentionally, and 3 or 4 other horses also run out into the yard and are all neighing.
Oh my god.
So the guards turn around and say, "What's going on down there?"
Yeehaw!
I look at the guard. Oh, you know, they're putting on a show. They ride horses and spit fire.
Okay, Des and Anatoly, give me a persuasion check, please.
And that's another 1.
19.
Okay. 7. All right, you clearly don't know what you're doing, and after 3 or 4 rounds around the house, eventually the horses tire and return to their stables.
Yeah, they're not very good circus folk.
Takes much
moving.
longer to train them for performance.
All right, so crisis averted, I guess.
Let's
And
keep moving.
You're welcome to keep moving.
Yeah.
Look
We
over
do
at,
indeed.
is it Freya?
It's Rhea.
Rhea.
Freya. And say, and whisper, I am not with him.
Are you not brother and sister?
No, he is distant cousin. Very, very distant cousin.
But are you single?
Of course.
Oh, she winks at you again.
Wait, what did you say?
She winks at you again.
Oh, fantastic.
The Millers and their NPCs.
Oh, yeah, okay, here we go. Here we go.
She
The
is
plot.
smoking.
Here we go. All right.
That's
So now, this
Don't
is
you judge me.
this is the new who? Sister Garel.
Sister
I
Grill.
should make a picture of her really quick, because, like, that's impressive.
Okay. Keep in mind, don't tell anybody who's watching. It's copyright. We love you, Morgan. Okay, so yeah, you keep heading down to the entrance of the house. Des, who is making everybody believe you, and your shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
You head around. You see there's like you can see in the windows a little bit. There's like some living quarters, some rooms, a kitchen, and so forth. And you make it all the way basically to the entrance of the house, which is in the backside. Or you came in through the back.
Okay, I mean, there's no guards around there. Do we see anything on the ground or anything like a...
Nope. There's nothing on the ground, just a pair of doors.
Okay, is the door unlocked?
Have you tried it?
Okay, I'm gonna go up to the door and try to open it.
Okay, it is locked.
Okay, I'm gonna take out my thieves tool kit and pick the lock.
Okay, if you try that, picking the lock takes a while. The guards are patrolling. I'm gonna do a lot of perception checks on you.
But we are crowded around her, so they can't see her.
Okay.
How about you just bang on the door and act like you don't have your keys and you live here?
May I make a suggestion?
Mm-hmm.
You're wearing his clothing. Perhaps the key's in his pocket.
That makes way more sense than the plan that I had come up with. Okay, I'm gonna check my pockets, check the body.
You find the key to the house.
Oh, cool. Okay, I put the key.
Judgment, I give you more inspiration, but you already have two, so right?
That's very funny. Honestly, Dess's intelligence is like +0, so like whatever. Okay, I open the door with the key. Fine.
Okay, the door opens. Inside you see
The skeleton dancing?
No.
Mambo, not now.
Not now, Mambo. Okay, you enter basically the foyer of the house. It's very elegant, very stately, very gilded. So you see it already. It's already in the map. Sorry. So it has very ornate vases around the room, a big carpet in the front, of exquisite design and depicting like royal coronations, maybe of Baldur's Gate or whatever. Some tapestries hanging as well of dragons and other sort of strong images. So inside, are you all walking in?
Indeed.
Same order, basically reversed though?
Yeah.
Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, you make it in. What? Oh no. There we go. You make what? Okay, you make it in a little bit. At which point, Des and Four and Sovereignty, to your right you see what looks like a very old butler who was probably waiting up for Amric, who sort of, as he hears you come in, he gets up and wipes his eyes. He's an old human, probably like in his 70s or 80s, and he gets up, and as he does, his back cracks a little bit. He says, "Oh, welcome back, Sir Amric."
I just kind of look at him drunkenly and wave to him.
Wave to him? All right.
Yeah.
Sir, you sound a bit creaky. And I hand him one of the berries.
Okay. He looks at the berry and says, what is this?
It's a wonderful medicine. You'll feel energized and healed.
Okay. He takes the berry just with death, so assuming he seems to be a bit old and kind of like forgetful. He takes the berry and suddenly he feels like a youth. And he says, oh my goodness, I feel like I'm half my age. 57. What is this?
I'm not entirely sure, but they seem to work well.
Well, I'm gonna get it on with the old cook. I'll be right back, Sir Amric.
And I waved him again.
Okay, he runs out the room to the west.
Oh, I've got the good one.
So if that's the cook, would it be?
Hand Rhea one of my berries and look at her and say, for later.
Oh, I'm dead.
For her to heal herself. Yeah, get your guys' heads up.
Okay, as you put it out, she holds your hand, and you stare deeply into her eyes, and you get this very intimate connection with her. And she says, "I'll take your berry," and that's it.
Anyways, maybe we should leave you guys in the foyer. We'll keep going.
I feel like I'm interrupting.
Yeah.
You just hear Des in the background.
Okay. However, oh wait, Judgment, are you still doing the magical I can see everything thing?
Consider it permanently up.
All right. You are the only one who, when you enter this room, suspense.
Room goes poof.
Are
disappears.
not surprised when 10 imps come down from the ceiling in a like a screeching, an infernal, and attack you. Roll initiative.
Oh, shit.
Well done.
I'm going to shift.
You can shift on your turn.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
Bonus action.
Should have shifted on our way in.
Okay, but Judgment, I'm going to give you, instead of doing it this way, they all have advantage. Why don't we just go ahead and give you one action before we start, and then we'll do normal turns.
All right.
So everyone prep your initiatives for me, and then we'll get to you guys in a minute.
Bunches of imps, huh?
Yes. Sorry, I said 10. I meant to say 8. I got excited.
He was feeling like the butler.
So these are imps, devilish creatures. Their tails are basically stingers, and they're very sly creatures. And they're, again, just jeering and screeching and infernal, basically for you to die. Oh wait, who can speak infernal?
I can.
Anybody else?
At least 3 of us.
I can speak infernal, celestial, druidic, elven, and common.
Okay.
4 of us.
The screeches amount to your death, the taking of your soul, and the taking of your gold.
Oh, correct.
That
I think we
last
could have
one is not
interpreted that
acceptable.
even if we weren't fluent.
All right,
think
I'm
that
going
doesn't feel
to get the arrows.
All right, well, you decide that. Just give me initiatives for now. 4. 5. Haro.
22.
Des.
23.
Okay. Fenris.
19.
19. Anatoly.
19.
19. Sovereignty.
13?
13.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And then Judgment. Well, we can do you afterwards.
20.
20. Okay. So the order will be Des, Haro, the imps, Judgment, and then the rest in initiative order, which I'll let you know.
Right, I'm going to move to here.
Okay. Okay, so all these imps right now, I should have explained the height here, are about 20 feet up in the air. So if you have a melee weapon, it will not reach.
All right, so, I'm going to move to there and also be 20 feet in the air.
So 5, 10, you can move up 20. You'd be stuck here up in the air. You can move up to here in the air because it'd be 5, 10, and then up 20. You have 30-foot movement speed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can do that.
20 feet up is only 15 move.
Oh, he's right. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're right. Thank you for. That's correct.
All right, and then when I get up there,
Okay.
I'm going to cast Burning Hands.
Okay. All right, so the imps who thought they had to jump on you guys, Judgment leaps to the fray as you're basically all caught unaware. It's like, huh, what's going on? What's the screeching? Judgment flies up and unleashes a cone of burning flame, which is how many? 15-foot range?
Yes.
5, 10, wait. 5,
Should hit
10.
3 of them.
Yeah, correct. 5, yep, these 3. Wait, 5, 10. Oh, these 4, actually, Judgment. The first 4 in front.
All right. They all get to make a DC 13 dexterity save.
For half or just?
For half.
For half, okay. Okay, 2 make it, 2 do not.
Total is 12 damage.
12 damage or 6. Okay, so the first thing, as those demons are screaming for your death and souls, they're screaming for their life also. Sort of. Anything else?
My bonus action is to tell Mambo to open fire.
Oh, very nice. Okay, Mambo, use a bonus action. I'll let you have him attack because otherwise he wouldn't. So use bonus action. Go ahead and have Mambo. So Mambo stops his dancing and gets out his gun and shoots. Which one? So these two are you did the most damage to with fire, and the other 2 are not. Oh, is it fire damage?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so they.
Fire damage.
I should have probably made that in advance. They seem to be resistant to the fire damage. If they do take damage, it won't be as much.
It's the only AoE I have, so.
That's fine. It's still a decent amount of overall damage. So go ahead and fire on.
He's going to shoot the imp in front of me.
Okay. So 4 takes aim, does some quick. He busts a move with his gun.
Not 4, Mambo.
Not Mambo.
17 to hit.
17 that hits.
He does 7 damage.
All right, very good. So the imp is not really on fire, but now one of his wings took a big hit, and he dips a little bit lower. Okay, then we take it from the top, which is going to be Des, and then Haro, you're on deck.
So I'm gonna look at the nymphs, and you guys are gonna shoot the master of the house. And I don't think they give a shit.
Okay, probably not. Maybe they can see through your disguise.
Cool, great.
You don't know, but right now they seem to be attacking you and your group.
Yeah. All right, you're gonna attack the master of the house. Whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna back up.
Okay.
Movement back there.
Gotcha.
Thank you. And I'm gonna cast Shatter here. Oh no, here. So 10 foot should hit all 4 of these dudes.
And 5, 10. Yeah, it will. Yep, those 4.
Great.
And, yep, those 4. And these 2 have been wounded already by Judgment Flame Wounds. Okay.
All right, friends. Cover your ears. And I cast a powerfully intense ringing noise.
Yeah, inside the house, it echoes a lot, but you are outside the range, so you don't have to necessarily do any kind of saving throw. And okay, roll your damage, and I will roll against your Constitution saving throw.
It's actually thunder damage, DM, not lightning damage.
Oh, it's thunder?
Yeah, it is. It's 3d8 thunder.
That's fine.
Which I should have corrected you earlier, but I didn't realize.
That's fine. I didn't have any resistance to speak of for thunder.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So it was fine. Okay. Yeah, your damage is
18.
18 damage?
On a fail save, 3d8.
Yeah. Wait,
yeah,
what?
18.
What do you mean on a fail save? 18 was the damage you rolled.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I rolled 3d8 for a total of 18.
So wounded. Okay, so you take out this imp and no, wait, not that one. Sorry. The imp that had been wounded by the gunshot and by the lightning is crackles, and when this imp dies, it bursts into a sort of cloud of sulfur and just disappears from this plane.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that one is destroyed. Well,
yeah. Great. And then for my...
But the other 3 are wounded as well.
My new fun trick of level 3-ness, for my bonus action, I'm going to do Mantle of Inspiration.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to expel one of my Bardic Die Inspiration. And I'm going to grant myself a wondrous appearance. So I cast this spell, and I have become the most handsome Omric you have ever seen in your entire life.
Okay.
His hair is lush. He's taken a lot of biotin. His skin is translucent and beautiful and clear. And this basically means that I'm going to pick 4 people. So we're going to do... Oh, no. Undo. 4 Judgment, Sovereignty, and Fenris. You all are going to get 5 temporary hit points.
What are you casting?
Mantle of Inspiration.
It's from our College of Glamour.
From my College of Glamour.
So 4 people get 5 temporary hit points, right?
Yeah, so I said Judgment, Sovereignty, Fenris, and 4. 5 temporary hit points. And basically now you can move up to your speed now without provoking opportunity attacks. So you 4 can move wherever you want.
Everybody she just mentioned, whose name is mentioned, you can now move up to your speed without provoking attacks opportunity. And you gain 5 temporary hit points.
So if you want to move or not move, go right ahead.
Any movements?
Oh, like we can do it immediately, even off our turn?
Yep.
Yeah, you do it on my turn. So you can move your full speed without provoking attack of opportunity.
I will...
Which is pretty cool. Glam, glam.
Please don't move in.
And then what I would like to do is I would like to drop prone.
Drop prone? Okay. Yeah, you can definitely do that with your movement.
I'm going to move there.
All right.
Is there anything like high ground in here?
No, not really. You could. What do you mean, like high ground? They're like 20 feet above you.
Yeah. So there's no way to reach them.
25 feet in the air is high ground.
A way to reach them. No, you could. Do you have any kind of like javelins or spells, or you could throw a weapon?
If you can't, sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine.
I was just gonna say, for people who can't hit them, you can remember that you have the help action, and also they're gonna be making ranged attacks, so you can use your movement to drop prone, and they'll have disadvantage on attacks against you.
Oh, I didn't know that. Cool.
Which is what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, that makes more sense now.
Everything I have to be close to hit them. So
using mine.
I have stuff I could do, but I'll just forward the help. So I probably won't move.
So if you forward it to like Haro, because he's next right after me before the imps.
Right. Anyway, so that's not my turn anyways, but I'm not going to move then.
Okay, Judgment, what are you going to do with your movement, you said?
I'm retreating.
Okay, oh, I see your arrow. Okay, thank you. So you are all inspired by her glamorous appearance and can make a quick movement at her behest. Good, and that was everybody, right?
I think so.
Okay, don't forget your 5 temporary hit points. That'll last basically until it gets taken away if you were called on there. Des, anything else?
Nope, that'll be it. Thank you.
Okay, then next we have Haro.
We lost 2 members.
Oh no, where'd they go?
Huh?
Haro, go ahead when you're ready.
Yeah, I fly there on the map.
Oh, thank you. All right, so you fly down then up, I assume, or forward then up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did we lose? Sorry, did we lose Anatoly and Fenris?
We did.
Okay, so you move 30 feet. Okay, on the ground basically.
No, I fly.
You have to fly up, and then what do you want to do? So you're here. I'm sorry?
I'm hovering across the ground, but at flight.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Whoops. All right.
And then I cast Thunderwave as a level 2 spell.
All right. What's the range of Thunderwave? Like above?
There's no above range. It's 15-foot radius. Out.
Out. Okay. So here's the thing. You'd have to go up. So they're 20 feet above you.
Why would I have to go up? There's no height requirement on it. It doesn't.
Oh, there's not?
No.
Okay.
It doesn't specify that in the spell.
Then it probably doesn't. So go ahead and roll your damage. Oh, it's 15-foot cube. Originating. So
It goes out from me.
correct. So you have to go 15-foot cube above you. That would hit them all, yes. I think. It's a cube, so 5, 10, 5, 10. Yes, it would hit them all. Okay, you're good to go.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's gonna be 3d8. Eight, 13. 21 damage.
Welcome back.
Sorry,
you're back.
We're crashed.
Okay.
I cast Thunderwave.
Okay. All right. And how much damage was the total?
21 damage.
21 damage. Half of them. Right. So a lot of them seems to be resisting a lot of your magics. But with the amount of damage you did the other two, right, this one gets taken down by your thunder wave, the lightning damage. Resounds through all of them, snapping them in basically like a line. So, anything else?
So all of them resistant?
Correct.
Okay, no, that's it.
Bonus action?
Nope.
Okay. So all the imps are pretty, I mean, they've been wounded at this point, and they're going now. Okay, the first imp dives down to you four and attacks you with his stinger.
I use shield.
Which puts your AC to what total?
It brings me up to 24 because I'm not
24?
using the physical shield.
Okay, so as it comes down, a magical shield comes up, and it barely, because it bounces off your shield, it barely misses you with its scorpion-like tail as it goes around. Okay.
My AC stays there till the next round.
Yeah, Sovereignty. Another one comes down onto you at melee range now, and your AC is nothing's changed, right? You're still at 19. Okay. All right, that is a hit.
Cool.
So the tail gets through like a soft part of your armor. And you need to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
21.
21. Okay, you make it. So you take half the damage from the poison, the venom that comes out of its devilish tail. So you're going to take 5 points of piercing damage and the half, and 6 points of poison damage with half.
Not
In addition, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw. As you got hit by the poison.
16.
16. Okay, so the imp tries to swipe at you afterwards and does not succeed. So, all right. Are you going to do anything?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, I'm going to do Hellish Rebuke on this thing.
Okay, I was just, all right.
I'm glad you said that. Yeah, sorry. It has to do a dex save.
Okay. This is it's a magical effect, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. That'll be 13 on a fail or half on success.
13 on half. Or, sorry. What number did you say?
They fail or if they failed, it's 13 points, and if it's half if they succeeded.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Sorry, I got that backwards in my mind. Okay, the imp that comes down is blasted back by your own hellish fire, but is not destroyed. So, okay, one more attacks Fenris. One dives onto you. You are prone, so you will be. They will have advantage to attack you because there's a melee attack.
My bad.
Okay, but you don't know if they were casting spells. I mean, you don't know, but you didn't necessarily know anything about devils, so. It does hit you, but not because of the advantage. Okay, give me a Constitution saving throw. As he comes down, as you try to duck down, it pierces you right in the back.
I'm using inspiration, and I have 17.
Good. Okay, you make the save. You take. Oh wait, remember, and you have resistance, right? Have you transformed yet?
I haven't shifted yet.
Okay, that's okay. You take 4 points of piercing damage and 6 points of poison damage. And then give me a dex saving throw.
Yeah. 9.
9. It then stealthily reaches into your pocket, and you lose 50 gold.
Oh.
What?
What the fuck?
Okay.
Oh my god. That
All right.
sucks.
Anatolia, one dives onto you.
Okay.
And you, wait, no. You're 20.
20.
20. Okay, no. It misses as you deflect it with your shield. Haro, you're attacked by 2 imps.
Kidoki, AC of 18.
Yep. The first one dives down and bashes into the ground and misses you. And the second one bashes, so that one fell, and the other one hits the other one, and they almost knock themselves unconscious, but neither hit you. So, okay, that's their turns. Judgment, you're up, and then Fenris, you're on deck.
Alright, so they're perfectly fine with fire. So we'll go back to the good old necrotic. I'm going to cast Chill Touch on the one that's hovering over Fenris.
Got it. Okay.
A 16 to hit.
16 to hit, you got him. So your ghastly hand comes out.
For 5 damage.
5 damage? Okay, and then he's disadvantage, correct?
Only if he's undead.
Oh, okay, all right. So the skeleton hand grasps him for necrotic damage. Bonus action or movement?
My bonus action is to tell Mambo to continue to open fire on the imp.
Okay. Wait, the same one you just attacked?
Yes.
Okay, he gets out his pistol because previously he had blown on the other one and fires.
It's got a total of 7. I'm
To
going to
hit?
use my inspiration for the reroll.
Okay, that's fine.
For 23.
You got him.
Here's my D10.
This one's been wounded already by Haro as well, and
For 10 damage.
10 damage. All right, the second shot, the shot from Mambo, I keep wanting to say 7, pierces the skull of this creature as it yells something and explodes in sulfur and is gone from this realm. And then, of course, Mambo does a victory Mambo dance, and that's his turn. So, Fenris and Anatolia on deck.
Alrighty. I will stand up from where I am.
Okay,
And shift.
good. So, so she howls and shifts. Roar!
And then I will swing my morning staff.
All right, at the one next to you, I assume?
Yes.
Okay. All right, she sings her chilled Morning Star at the imp. It's on the ground.
7 to hit. +17 +7 to hit.
You got him. You whack this small imp. He's basically the size of your Morning Star.
$14.
14. All right, and as you bash it, it goes under the wall, covered in ice, and shatters and explodes in to sulfur. So it's dead.
Do I get my money back?
You do. What? The money does fall to the ground. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Fenris, any movement? Because you already used your bonus action.
No, I'm good.
All right, Anatoly, you're up.
Okay. I will use my bonus action to Hicks. Let's see. Sorry. Hex this guy right here.
Got it. Okay, the one that's currently was trying to attack Haro.
Yes. And I will fire off an Eldritch Blast.
All right.
That is 19 to hit.
You got him.
And that's 6. 10 damage.
10 damage?
Yeah, with Hex.
With the Hex?
Yeah, the Hex, the blast is force damage and the Hex is necrotic.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, you took him out. So both the damage type as he's covered in this Hex, it blows through the imp, just a giant hole, and it again explodes into a foul-smelling sulfur. Anything else?
That's it?
Movement or no?
Yeah, I'll move up to... I'll take my dash action. I'll take my my feline agility to move 60 feet up to Haro.
Okay. You get up to Haro and support him. Sovereignty, you're up. You have one on you.
Which is convenient because I will now hit it. Is it close enough that I can hit?
Yes.
Cool. 19 plus 5 to hit.
It's a hit.
That's 10 damage, but I can add magic to it.
Oh, right.
I'm going to expend a spell slot.
All right.
Light it divinely.
Well then.
So that's going to be an extra 2d8. So 7, 10. 4. Is this an undead or a fiend, technically?
Yes, it is a fiend, actually.
That's an extra boy.
Sovereignty.
28.
Oh, jeez. All right. So the divine smite comes down and just evaporates this devil upon hit, and it just explodes, and it is no more after that hit.
Sovereignty ain't got time for that shit.
You just swipe right through him.
I will move over by 4, I guess.
Okay. Over by 4. All right, and we have Sovereignty. 4, you're up. Actually, no, I take that back. Rhea goes. I forgot to make her go last turn. She turns and Fenris, she...
Still the first turn.
I'm sorry? It's still the first turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still the first turn.
Gone yet.
Yeah, no, she goes before you. So I did the right thing, but I think I did the wrong thing. Sorry. You rolled a 5, correct, on initiative?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So she doesn't seem to be taken aback by your transformation, Fenris. She pats you in the back and gives you a wink as she twirls on by you and attacks this devil with her sword. And some kind of holy energy comes out of her attack too and hits the devil, but does not take it down. So, Des, you're up.
No, she is not.
What?
No, 4 is up. And then
Stop skipping me.
What? I've skipped you?
Bully.
Already? I've skipped you?
You bully.
Anyway, I'm sorry. 4, you're up.
I'm going to fire once at the one in front of me.
Okay.
You are rude, small creature.
He goes,
money, money, money.
25 total.
To hit? Yes, you got him.
Ooh, I rolled a 10. So 14 damage.
14 damage. All right. That imp is down. You shoot him as in his stupid grinning face, and he explodes into sulfur.
And I fired my other shot at the one by Haru.
Okay. Haru's already hurt this one, so and actually I think the burning hands too.
23 to hit.
And the shatter. You hit him. Okay, 4 Houches to finish this one off. Give me some slick move, Gunslayer.
I blast the one in the face and then turn with my other hand, and you need to be more polite in the future.
It's a kill shot! It's a kill shot!
And so the bullet goes really slow. The camera follows the bullet. And then it takes him out as it just enters his brain and explodes into sulfur. So actually, so it's been dispatched, and all it's really left is some foul-smelling ash in the ground. And then, Judgment, why don't you give me a probably Arcana or Nature check at advantage, since you've been working sort of with this stuff.
Well, I won't be rolling nature.
Okay.
15.
15? Okay, you know, and you're welcome to tell everybody, but it's up to you, that these devils are definitely from A, from Avernus, and B, because of how they smell, and B, that when these devils are destroyed here, they're not actually dead. They return back to Avernus.
How concerning. They've seen our faces and returned to Avernus.
And we will have to make sure that once we get there, we end them for good. And then I would like to turn to Rhea and pull her aside.
Okay. She says, "Who are you? You're such a beast."
This is bad. This is bad.
And I'll say, I hope you do not find me too monstrous.
Oh, what's that on her chest now?
She's a giant.
She's up in her face. It's first person perspective.
Oh, okay.
She says, "No, I'm a Hellrider. I love you for who you are."
That is all I could ever ask for.
And she caresses your face.
Aw,
She's petting the
Look at Anatoly. Wait, who did that with the hand? Was that you?
that was Kyle.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Anyway. All right, so the imps have been destroyed, and the butler is gone.
We're getting...
Hang in the car.
Okay.
Well, guys, I don't think my disguise was that good.
It seems to
They're just
have
guys
failed.
they were tipped off.
No, I'm going to stay as him anyways, so.
Okay. Would you like to continue now or call it?
Continue.
Personally, I think we should call it, because I have some things I need to do before work tomorrow.
If you're working them, that's fine.
We have to be in.
No, lame.
Fine.
I've been up since 2:45 a.m. You're more than welcome to go without me, though.
Okay.
So
It's
we
up to you
should
guys.
probably stop.
No, fine. Whatever.
Lame.
Lame.
All right, we'll call it then. And you can do this. It's a pretty big dungeon, so
Yeah, I'd like to have
might be good.
once when we're a little bit fresh.
Yeah, you've now penetrated the entrance, so you're good to go for the rest.
Okay, David,
Oh,
a quick
we-
question.
Well, thank you for subscribing to episode 3. Smash that like button.
Ring that notification bell.
Subscribe.
Save.
It was a lot
Share.
of fun.
Don't
Hey,
forget
if you
what
want
Support
happened.
us on
to
Patreon.
those
Oh wait,
people.
we don't have one of those yet.
Like if you want Fenris to keep her lady friend.
U-Haul with what's her face.
Oh yeah. Do you want the Fenris X-Ray relationship?
Well, can we, before everybody leaves, we want to figure out when we're going to play again?
Yep. And thanks for watching.